Hi, my name is Todd Gerke. You've probably seen me around the rink, and if you've participated in Dawg Nation events, probably have one of my Lone Rangers koozies in either your golf or hockey bag. I'm a board member with Dawg Nation and have been part of the organization for several years. I also have a successful mortgage company, and I'm proud to be the streaming sponsor for this year's Dawg Bowl. We help people gain complete control of their lives and become financially free by showing them ways their money can work for them so they can stop working so hard for their money. Our mortgage business is for people that understand that how you structure a mortgage has a significant impact on wealth accumulation. We focus on people who want to understand their options and make educated decisions. And our promise is that by engaging with us, you will gain a lifelong resource to help you accumulate wealth. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click subscribe below and enjoy the game.
Check, check. And good evening from the Edge Ice Arena in Littleton, Colorado. This is the 11th annual Dawg Bowl. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions and the Dawg Nation Hockey Foundation. And for our first game here, we have the national anthem that will be sung by Luke Jones. And we are set to go here for tonight's first matchup. And it's the home squad. The Mainline West Express comes in. And they're dressed in their gray jerseys versus the Rink Rats in the orange to our right. And Captain Mike Masalek is out there with his team up there. And the first pass from Allwell goes through everybody and all the way down to the Rink Rats end. Puck has moved up the near side boards, but stepping in there was Andy Geary, and the first shot of the game was by Bill Claveau, and Claveau's shot is redirected over to the far side corner, and Geary has another opportunity. Geary chases it down into the far side corner, and sweeping back in is Peter Magan. Magan works it back behind the cage, and it's tucked back behind by DJ Durkee. Durkee looks up the right wing wall as he finds Dwayne Hilderlin, and Dwayne, the captain, moves it back up ice. Coming down the left-hand side, and a backhand shot by DJ Durkee goes up and over the cage of Ken Schoonover. Ken Schoonover is in goal for Mainline West, and opposite of him is Mike DiNardo, number 1, to our right-hand side. Picking up the puck in stride is Durkee, but he gets hung up there as Magan gets a stick on it. And the puck comes back to the Rink Rats end, where it's punched up to the near side. It's touched up there by Mike Marietta. Marietta goes for a skate as he goes for a line change. Puck is moved back up through center, left there, and stepping in and sweeping up the loose puck and banking it off the boards there. The puck comes all the way back out to center ice. Engelhart battles his man and moves a puck back in front of the Rink Rats bench, where it's picked back up by Alex Barber. Barber moves it back up to center ice, and the cross-ice feed over to the near side is picked up by Dason Rapp. Rapp works it over the blue line and sends it around. It goes corner to corner over to the far side. Picking up the puck there was Masalek. Masalek with the puck, delivers it back over to Dewey, and Dewey picks up his own pass, moves it back up ice, swung at, and the loose puck is picked up in front of the Rink Rats, benched by number 15, Masalek. Masalek moves it back over, and it's punched back out to center in front of Mainline, and picking it up in stride and trying to streak through is, I believe, Jason Green, number 2. Jason Green came in, and he picks up that puck, and he makes a couple of nifty moves, slides it back over to the left-hand side. But looking for it there was Walsh. It was back behind him. Green calling for it, and controlling the puck is Howlett. Howlett moves it back over to the near side, where it's picked back up by Mickle. Mickle streaks over the blue line, gives a look, and now squares up and puts a soft pass in front, as Mickle picks it back up and feathers one back, but the defenseman stepping in, Alex Shore, wasn't able to pick it up, and Allwell has it. Allwell looks over his surveys, and it's Shore with the puck. Shore with a backhand feed back up front to Crabtree. Crabtree takes it down into the corner, but he's shouldered off the puck. Meanwhile, he gets it back behind the Rink Rats cage, where it's picked back up, and the centering feed is controlled one more time by, I believe, is that Park number 8? Perhaps it might be. It is. So that was a nice play by James Park, who made a couple of plays. Park picks up that puck, touches it back over. Shot from the far side is handled easily by Schoonover. And the game's first save comes here at the 11:46 mark of this first period. We're scoreless if you just joined us here. We're here for the 11th annual Dawg Bowl. This is the first game that we've had a chance to telecast here on the Shaw Hockey Network. So we're pleased to bring this streaming to you once again. And the face-off splits the D and gets past number 9, I believe, or number 8, that was Park. Park picks it back up as he moves it up to Helderling. Helderling playing defense there. Park picks it back up and feathers the pass back up front. And coming up with it is Durkee. Durkee shadowed there by Maga. Durkee with the puck back behind the cages, tries to work it free. Shore swings at it, and Shore is able to pick up the puck. With that long stride, he sends a pass up through center. Puck is poked back up. Icing is waved off, and the puck is moved up the wall by DiNardo. Puck comes all the way back out through center, and it's Helderling with the puck. Helderling squares up on his off wing, takes the shot. Ricochet, big rebound save made by Schoonover. And Schoonover keeps it. A scoreless first period here, as that running clock here in this first period is at the 10:33 mark. Special shout out to Bob Shore. Bob Shore in Rhode Island. That's Alex Shore's father. He's in Rhode Island, and Bob Shore played some hockey at Colgate, so we'd like to say a special shout out to him, especially given the fact that it is Alex's 50th birthday here. So what a birthday. Here's Magan. Let's pick up the puck quickly. Magan, top of the left circle, takes the shot, and DiNardo looks down as he's got it, as he goes down to the pads to make the save. So DiNardo makes a nice save to equal Schoonover's, Ken Schoonover. The goalie typically is Taylor Luby, number 30. He's the goalie typically for Mainline West, but wasn't able to be here. So Schoonover steps in and makes the play. Again, puck splits the D, and going back to pick it up is Randy Howlett. Howlett, with the man tracking on him, sets up and moves the puck back over to the left wing boards. It banks off hard. Icing is waved off all the way down to DiNardo's cage. And DiNardo almost mishandles it there. A little bit of flurry in him, and the puck goes up and out of play, and there's no penalty, as we're clearly not in the NHL here, but that was number 12, Alex Barba, who sent it over his bench, up and out of play. And off the face-off, that might be John Forney, number 3. Otherwise, I might be missing a number out there for Mainline, number 3. Puck comes all the way back up through center, and swinging for it and looking for it was Mickle. He couldn't come up with it initially. He has it now. Sauces one over to center ice, and stretching to flag that down was Forney. Forney, top of the right-hand circle. He takes the shot, but it's deflected off of the body. The puck is moved back out to center ice. Mickle with it in the face and his head up. Mickle looks for a shot, fakes, double clutches, turns around over on the near side, feathers a pass up high. Here's the drive, ricochets. Mickle's got it again, and Mickle has an empty net to score the game's first goal, 1-0. And Mainline West takes the lead here at the 8:16 mark. And Mickle gets the goal off of Howlett's shot. So Mickle makes it 1-0. As Mickle from Howlett. And at the 8:16 mark, Mainline West has the early lead in this first period. Off the face-off, Jason Green wins it back over to Park. Park slides it over to the near side, but the play is well read by Lee. Lee tries to work it past his man, and it's deflected up, and the bouncing puck is settled there, but sweeping back in is Bob Crabtree. Crabtree looking for a sharp angle shot right on the doorstep there as he had Steve Regal, and the puck comes back out to center ice. And Mainline settles it over on the near side. Puck is moved back up through. Crabtree swings at it, misses it, and picked back up by Sean Dean. Dean sends it back over to his defensive partner over on the far side. And the headman pass right up to Green, right up through the gut. Green with the shot, and it's deflected as Schoonover got a piece of Green's shot as Green was all alone. That was a nice pass from the defensive line. Here's a sweeping backhand twisting pass. Green with the puck, poked off of him at the blue line, but picking it up opportunistically is Sean Dean. Dean back behind. His wraparound attempt goes over to the near side. Here's the shot again, and a rebound is scored by Tim Walsh. Tim Walsh, who was voted most likely to score the game-winning goal for the Rink Rats, puts it in, and he ties the game here at 1 apiece. So Walsh scores off of Green's shot at the 6:34 mark, a couple minutes past Mickle's goal. So Walsh scores, making it 1-1 here at about the 6:25. I say 6:25 because that clock is running, so we have to estimate it here. Magging off the faceoff, controlled by the Rink Rats, and stepping in is Dean. Dean's got some open ice on the left-hand side. Defended there by number 14, Alex Shore. Puck comes over to the near side. It goes through the crease area, back over as Helderling's shot was deflected and coming away with the puck and settling it over on the near side. Puck is picked back up as Geary has it. Geary leaves it there, and the puck Magan can't handle, and it comes back to Shore. Shore banks it off the boards, avoids one, and Mickle has it. Mickle working his way through. That's Magan, and coming up with the puck over on the far right-hand side. Here come the Rink Rats again. A backhand feed as Durkee was looking there for Helderling, couldn't come up with him. Over on the far side, puck is swept over to the near side, and jumping back in and poking it there was Barber. Barber puts it back down. Barba, back below the line, and Shore has the puck. Shore, headman pass, almost picked off, and the bouncing puck is picked back up by Barba. Barba moves it off the Rink Rats wall, and coming back to pick it up is Helderling. Helderling, captain, moves it back over, but the puck is read well and picked back up by Claveau. And a special shout out to Denny Claveau. That is Bill Claveau's dad, and he's watching here on the Shaw Hockey Network as he's watching from Centennial. So glad to have you, Denny. I'm sure Bill appreciates having you watch. I think it's been 50 years of watching Bill play hockey, so glad to have you on board. Picking up the puck is Forney. Forney's shot. DiNardo denies it. Forney has a second opportunity. That one goes off a boot, and Forney scoops that one up. And he'll hold on for the whistle there is the 4:26 mark and counting as DiNardo makes a couple of nice saves in on Forney. And we're going to confirm that that is Forney, hopefully at the break here. I believe it is, John Forney. So, back over. Puck is swung back down to the main line end, and sweeping back to pick it up is Mike Dewey. Dewey moves it up the left wing boards, and the bouncing puck is held in by the Rink Rats, and a tip play right in front as Munhall was looking for his first goal of the game. Centering feed goes off a Forney stick, picked back up by Mickle, and Mickle has it tipped off his stick, up but not out as the play is read by Howlett. Howlett takes a shot, glances off DiNardo's glove, puck back down low, and curling away is Mickle. Mickle moves it back over to the far side, and the shot from the point is deflected. It never got through. Looking for it, it swung back behind DiNardo's cage, and reading the play is John Forney. Forney is tied up there, but he delivers a pass. It's Mickle. Mickle makes a move, but he has it taken off of his stick as Jason Green comes in. And Green had some speed, and Mickle didn't see him coming in. Chasing it back is Randy Howlett, the defenseman. Chop that goes up and over as Kelly Packard is taking photos over there on the far side. She's up on the ladder just above the glass line in danger zone. And she looks to get some good photos of these players as they play in this 11th annual Dawg Bowl. Bob Crabtree will take this face-off versus Jason Green. Crabtree wins it and sends it all the way back to DiNardo's Rink Rat's cage. It's poked free. Green picks it up in stride. Green 2-on-2, delivers it there, and the shot there by Tim Walsh. Walsh had some velocity on that slap shot, but it missed the cage. And Walsh pressing on the left-hand side. A nifty little move by Hank Lee as he moves it back over to Allwell. Allwell makes one miss, sends it back up to Crabtree off of his boot, and Green's got the puck again. Allwell closing. Green sends it back over through the middle, and Crabtree reads the play and sends it back. Oh, excuse me, that was Hank Lee, moves it back up the left wing boards. Here's another opportunity. Bouncing puck, it pinballed as Walsh was looking for his second goal, couldn't come up with the handle, and the puck has moved back over to the right-hand side. Mainland West moves it in. Bob Crabtree back behind the cage as he centers it back up high. Quick shot, glove save, and a nice play by DiNardo as he denies him. And now we have a foot race, and picking the puck back up is Walsh. Walsh takes it out wide off of, and Allwell picks it back up as the pass came right into the low slot area. Walsh had the right idea there, but he didn't have a man with him. Puck is moved back over to Crabtree. Crabtree takes it into the Rink Rat zone and over on the far side, sets up on the far wall. Cross ice feed over to Alex Shore. Shore shot, glove save. DiNardo holds for the whistle. And you start to see the flow and the chemistry here of these players as a pretty even matchup thus far. Claveau off the faceoff wins it forward, but it's controlled by Dean. Dean moves it up the far right-hand wall. Helderlein comes up with it, sends it all the way back to Schoonover's cage, and puck is poked there by Howlett over to the far side, where coming up with the puck is Hank Lee, number 18. He moves it back up. Excuse me, again, that was Magan, number 1. He's got those distinctive red socks there, and he runs into a player there. Here's the quick give and go, and the pass back over to Marietta. Marietta's shot goes off the side of the cage, looking for it right in front, but unable to get a clean shot off there was number 6, Sean Dean, the speedy player for the Rink Rats. Puck is poked there, but picked back up, and puck over to the far side, picked up by Magan. Magan winds shot, scores! Glove save over DiNardo, making it 2-1. And Peter Magan shows why he earned a spot on this team. So Magan, as the buzzer sounds ending the first period, makes it 2-1. Magan with a snipe shot. And a beautiful shot by Peter Magan, and it went up and over. And you saw DiNardo wave at it, and he sort of shakes his head. So that comes at about the 30-second mark or so. And so to recap the scoring thus far in that first period, Mickle got Mainline West going, making it 1-0 off of Howlett's initial shot. And then Tim Walsh scores, and here we show the replay, and you just see that as he had some velocity on that. So Tim Walsh scores at the 6:25 mark, and then Magan's snipe gives Mainline West the lead going into this second period. 15 minutes up on the board for the second period, and we're ready to go. And we've got Marty Richardson. He's going to put on the headset here and join us for a little commentary. Marty, welcome to the booth. We've got a great game here.
Yeah, this is a good one. I was down at Rinkside a little while ago, and I just played against Mainline West 2 nights ago.
And who won that game, Marty?
Oh, we lost in a shootout.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Mainline West team has a couple of impressive players.
Yeah.
We were just mentioning Peter Magan. Peter Magan came in and he just sniped a goal over Mike DiNardo.
Oh, wow.
Up and over. So picking up the puck. Engelhardt has it. He tries to center it through the middle and he takes a sharp angle shot. Puck gets past Whittemore. And the puck over to the right-hand point. And trying to poke it free and trying to release it there was Forney. And a centering feed right in front. Nobody can come up with it, and coming away with it is Cole Mickle. Mickle with some speed down the right-hand side. He's got Masalek with him. Masalek's shot just misses as DiNardo makes a save, keeping it a one-goal game. He got the big right, the big right pad out there, Marty.
Yeah.
And the puck goes back over to the far side. Allwell, as he steps in, he's a impressive defenseman right up front. The shot is deflected off of Rapstick, and that one goes wide as sitting in that slot area is Mickle. Mickle has some speed out there and probably a few years on a few of these players. Mickle with the puck curling out of the corner on his backhand, shielding it there, kicks it back to himself, squares up, soft play right in the middle, and the tumbling players in front of DiNardo's cage. And we've got a whistle there, and let's see what the call's going to be.
I think we got someone going to the sin bin here,
well,
Manny.
It'll be our first penalty of the game. We went the whole first period without a penalty. And let's see, nobody's opening up the box.
Oh, yep, they are. It's going to be number 13.
And so,
Rink Rat's going in there.
And so that's Dason Rapp takes the game's first penalty. And so Rapp goes to the box, and this one comes at this 13:04 mark. And so let's see if the Rink Rats can kill off this first one as Mainline West gets the first power play of the game. Mike Dewey settles the puck at his blue line as he surveys, sends a soft pass. Who's going to get it? As Howlett has to react late as Jason Green was putting some pressure on. And stepping away with the puck is Hank Lee. Lee goes from left to right, takes the blue line, sends it over to the near side, and Steve Regal moves in, leaves the puck there. Puck is picked back up, and the shot back behind the cage. It results over on the far side. Coming away with it is Hank Lee one more time. Goes back up to the point, and it's popped down to Bob Crabtree. Crabtree, quick pass right in front, but it's read nicely, and the puck is moved back out to center. Tagged down there by Howlett, and streaking away was Sean Dean with the puck. And we've got a hooking call. And this one's going to go on Mainline. So we're going to go 4-on-4. And Marty, we've got a running clock. So that 4-on-4 isn't going to last too long here.
Yeah, it isn't. And are they putting someone in? I don't see anyone going in.
Perhaps you've got a second player, a Rink Rat, in there.
Oh, it is.
I didn't see who is in there, but with 44 seconds and counting on the power play, we've got a 5-on-3. What an opportunity for Mainline West. So taking this face-off and looking for it there was Forney, and the Rink Rats are able to send it the length of the ice. So Schoonover holds the puck there, and it's picked back up by Mike Dewey. Dewey moves it back over to Mickle. Mickle with some speed and the head up, slides it back over in front, picked back up and sweeping back in. Mickle and his shot is deflected. A slap shot over by the far side. Randy Howlett set up. And a nice little fake play and a pass over to the far side. Couldn't pick that one up. Mickle with the puck one more time. Sends it top of the circle, and a little one-timer there. Just goes wide, as looking for that was Andy Geary. And coming out of the box and stepping on. Now we have a 5-on-4 all alone right in front. And what a play by DiNardo as he comes out and denies Cole Mickle. Mickle couldn't get the puck off his stick, and DiNardo made a terrific play.
Yeah, that's pretty solid stuff right there. That was a great scoring out chance for the young Cole Mickle there, and just couldn't solve DiNardo.
I'll tell you, DiNardo didn't wait, did he?
No.
He ventured out from his cage, and he wanted to challenge them there. He didn't have a defenseman in sight. 47 seconds remaining in the 5-on-4, and stepping in is Mickle, and this time it's poked off his stick with an opportunistic defensive stick. As Helderling sends it the length of the ice, and with 33 seconds remaining in the power play, Allwell looked up, but a nice play there by number 66, Tim Walsh, who has a goal early in this game. And Walsh he's got great hands, doesn't he, Marty?
Yeah, that's actually an NCAA referee, Timmy Walsh.
And so bringing the puck in, Mainline West, Bill Claveau has it taken off of his stick, but he's right on the doorstep again, and Claveau continues to pester the Rink Rats with 6 seconds remaining in the power play. Puck is cleared back out to center where Aaron Allwell has it. Allwell looks up ice. The puck skips off of Masalek's stick, and coming away with it is Forney. Forney curls around, gives the puck away, but coming up with the puck and a loose puck over on the far side. Here's the shot, deflected and gloved out of the air by Mike DiNardo.
That was a big kill. Not just a one-man, but a two-man, and a lot of quite a long two-man advantage there. So Rink Rats dodged a bit of a bullet there, but big credit to DiNardo in the net. He had a couple of key saves.
I'll tell you what, he kept it a 2-1 game here as we are at the 9:03 and counting mark of this second period. Off the face-off, puck in the corner, moved up the left wing boards, and a nice little play there. Looking for it up high was Helderling. Helderling comes up with it, reverses it over to the near side, and Rapp picks it up in stride. Rapp is able to put it back behind the cage, and Shore lifts a stick and banks it off the right-hand boards and is able to move it back up. Here comes Mainline. Bob Crabtree looking and surveying. He'll take the zone over on the near side, and Crabtree sweeps in a centering feed right on DiNardo's cage, and DiNardo will slow things down.
Yeah, Dwayne Hederline, who you've mentioned a few times there, he actually plays our Survivor game, and he's the captain of this team, and cancer survivor, and just all around good guy. He's played all but one of our Survivor games.
That is terrific, and of course the Survivor game wasn't able to be played last year, Marty.
Yeah, so it's back again this year, and everybody's excited for that one.
We got a couple of birthdays out there today. Number 22, Mark Seversyke, is 58 this year, and we already mentioned Alex Shore for Mainline is 50 years old here this evening, so a couple of birthday boys out there, one for each of the teams. Puck is moved back over to the right-hand side. Mainline West controls again, and Hank Lee reverses and sends it back off the boards, and picking it up in stride is Crabtree. Crabtree with centering pass a bit behind, can't be controlled, and the puck is moved back out to center. Randy Howlett has been active thus far on that defensive line. He's manning that right blue line, and he's got a left-handed stick out there. Puck is moved back over to the near side. Up, and it skips over the stick of Magan. He can't control. Jason Green with some speed squares up, sends a pass right in front, and the backhander is denied as Dason Rapp couldn't get much on it, but he had a good jump in there, Marty.
Yeah, that was the first chance we've seen the Rink Rats have in quite a while, but that was a nice fill there up the left wing there, and that was their best scoring chance we've seen in a while.
Jason Green out there. Remember Jason? Jason is a school teacher, and he taught my kids, so it was always good to see Jason. And I see Mike Shaw is pointing to him. He's been his teacher as well. Let's catch you back up. Andy Geary in stride sends the puck back up to Magan. Magan is hassled from behind. Back over to Geary. Geary right in front as he had Helderling right in front, and he couldn't bury it. So they'll let him know that. Puck comes back over to center, and here come the Rink Rats. The Rink Rats trailing by one with 6:12 remaining in this second period. It's Jason Green. Jason Green surveys his options, but Magan is able to get a boot on it, and Magan takes it away, sauces it out, but it's held there by Park. Park, cross-ice feed, is needing to step back on, was number 22, Seversyke. Puck is picked back up in stride as Sean Dean has it. Dean with Howlett denying him. Dean recoils, and over on the top of the circle, here it comes, and the shot by Walsh. Again, Walsh has that big slap shot, and Schoonover denies it, and they keeps it a one-goal game here at the 5:33 mark.
Well, you just mentioned Park there. Park is, we have lots of NHLers playing this weekend here, but he actually happens to be the son of Brad Park, NHL Hall of Famer.
Brad Park, who played for the Bruins
and Rangers.
And good to see some NHL bloodlines here, and right there, a shot, goal scored. as Dwayne Helderling scores, and the captain comes through and makes it a 2-2 game.
Way to go, Dwayne. He doesn't light the lamp too often, and when he does, it's usually good. So that was a nice shot there by Dwayne. And I'm gonna have to head down to the locker room, but I'm gonna pass my headset on to Jerry Duvall, who's the president of the Warrior Alps and sled hockey player. So, Manny, I got you a special guest here.
Hey, Jerry. Great to see you again.
Manny, how you been?
And glad to have you on here.
Yes, sir.
Buddy, slide in here.
Heck yeah.
We're going to call some hockey.
All right.
And we're glad to have you here, Jerry. So, Jerry, we got a close game here. We got a 2-2 game, 4:22, and the Rink Rats have come back. Here's the shot from the left-hand side, and Dwayne Helderling was looking for his second goal of the game. That one would have been off his shin pad.
We have us a nail biter here.
Yeah, it is. And this clock is moving quickly. Puck comes back over to the near side, and stepping back in to look for that puck there was number 15. And that's the captain of this team, Mike Masalek. And Mainline West, Mike Masalek has been a big supporter of the Dawg Nation.
Nice.
Mainline West has donated over $100,000 to this organization. This organization has raised $2.4 million over its 11-year history. Pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I love how Dawg Nation helps out families in need and people in need, and they're just a great organization altogether.
It is. Tell us a little bit about your involvement with them.
I got involved, I want to say 6 years ago. I watched the first Dawg Bowl. I think it was in Monument. And that's when I introduced myself to Marty. We kind of talked and stuff. And I told him how I was injured and, just how, I'm trying to be a resilient individual and help the Warrior Avs and all these veterans with disabilities, overcome what they thought was an obstacle in life,
And it puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? All these players out there giving it everything, and they come out here and they're so willing to give. And the cause is terrific there.
Yeah, everyone's always willing to help, and a lot of people don't see what's going on in the locker rooms and stuff, and these people are just passing that hat around, just trying to help out the next individual that needs the help and needs the support. So,
and
some of the amazing.
It is some of the stories that we hear, and I know Marty throughout the weekend will have several opportunities to present some presentation checks. So that's what it's about, and it's about letting these people know. There's dancing around there. We got to pick that back up. That's Mickle. He's got some moves, doesn't he?
Oh, dangles.
He sure does. So Mickle with the puck over on the near side has it stripped off his stick and trying to hold the puck in, but the Rink Rats are able to get it back out, and coming away with it is Englehart. Englehart has it taken off of his stick as Randy Howlett has been solid on defense thus far this evening for Mainline West. Puck comes back over to the left-hand point. Rink Rats look for it, and it's Dean with it. Dean works past one, left-hand circle, takes the shot, and Schoonover responds to it. And in the 2-2 game, here comes Mainline West with 1:32 remaining, but who was offsides? I believe it was Peter Magan. Peter Magan had a beautiful goal earlier in the game. He had that second goal, and that came right at the end of the period. You don't want to give up those late period goals, do you?
Not at all. Them hurt.
So Magan shaking his head there. He'll take this face-off. In front of our viewing angle, he's going up against Jason Green. And Jason Green directing traffic. Green doesn't even have a visor on there. He's risking it out here. I don't know how he trusts his fellow players. Neither does Allwell. Allwell back there chasing the puck down. Aaron Allwell.
Yeah, so Dawg Nation, they also helped me out, like when I was in a time of need.
Tell us about that.
I had lost some disability because they said I lost my knees and my legs, so all the injuries that had happened while I was in the Army, I guess supposedly were supposed to go away once I lost my legs, so they took my disability from me, and then, that's when Dawg Nation stepped in and really helped me out when I was at a low point, and just helped me keep my head up above water and made sure I didn't get too far behind in bills and stuff, and it really made a huge difference,
And then is that when you started playing hockey here?
No, I had actually played for a year a year before that with the sled team, and then that's how I had actually met Marty and all of them, you know. So.
Well, it's quite an organization. It's helped over 240 families and $2.4 million. So it's quite a legacy, and it continues to grow. This is one of the biggest events of the year.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, the goal here is to raise a couple $100,000, and that can go a long way to help out a lot of people.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, there's a lot of teams here, too. That helps out, you know, and just bringing more support and more viewers all the way around. It's just a great cause.
We have 58 teams. We have over 1,000 players.
Wow.
And so it's one of the largest, if not the largest, adult tournament in Colorado. And of course, Dawg Nation has also put on a sled hockey or a pond hockey.
Oh yeah, pond hockey. Yep.
Tournament as well. Have you played in a pond hockey tournament?
Yeah,
then?
We played in the one. Was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yes,
up
sir.
in Silverthorne.
Yes, sir. We played. We tried to have a couple divisions in it, but our A division landed up playing in St. Louis that weekend, so we weren't able to attend. But our other teams were able to attend and participate in the event, you know.
So tell us about your team here. This that's going to be competing here in this in the sled division, and how do you size up the competition, I guess, here?
So the Warrior Avs, you know, they're a decent team. We have Malik Jones playing on this year, you know. He's a young gentleman, really athletic, just gifted kid who just constantly works, puts in a ton of work. Letsine Benson, he's a infantryman. John Reed is a Marine infantryman. Eric Tasto is a military police. Dan Hendricks, he jumped out of planes for, I think, his whole entire military career with the Black Knights. So these guys, you know, just all of them. Corey Meyer is an Army medic. Elaine and Travis are both Air Force. They're all veterans pretty much, you know, and they just keep finding ways to not let this disability make their new chapter of life. You know, they're trying to show that they have some resilience in them, and they're just going to keep on pushing on and doing what they have to, you know, stay in shape and keep their mind and their body physically active.
Well, with so many veterans in the sled hockey program, it goes without saying. But thank you for your service and for all your teammates' service as well. So, thank you for that.
Thank you.
So here we go. We've got a 12-minute stop clock up. We've got a tie game 2-2 between Mainline West and the Rink Rats, and we're playing in this Copper A division. And here's Allwell with the puck, and Allwell looks to take something, and he draws a penalty there as the captain, DJ Durkee, takes that for the Rink Rats. So Durkee's going to go to the box, and Durkee takes the third penalty of the game here for the Rink Rats, and this one comes at the 10:56 mark. So what an opportunity for Mainline West. Let's see what Coach Masalek has for him, and who he's got out there. He's got Magan, who's got a goal, and Magan's going to take the face-off, and he's got Bill Claveau sitting up against the wall. Howlett on defense on the right-hand point, Dewey on the left-hand side, and I believe that is Geary in the slot area, but let's pick it up, and I believe it is. There off the face-off, that is Andy Geary. Yep. And so off the face-off, puck comes back up the right wing boards and trying to chop at it. Geary picks it back up, and Geary's backhand feed finds Claveau over in the near side corner. He tracks the puck down. Geary provides some support, picks it back up, looks back for Claveau, but he can't control, and coming away with it is Howlett. Howlett winds up, but the shot goes off a shin pad. Howlett picks it back up, and his pass is deflected. He gloves it back down, and around the horn he comes. Howlett's pass, as he was looking over on the far side. Magan was open, but a nice rat stick knocks it away, and here come the Rats. Coming away with it is Marietta. Marietta's shot glances off a Schoonover's glove, and a nice short-handed opportunity for Marietta, Mike Marietta. They call him Big Sexy. I don't know if we were supposed to talk about that, but that was in the locker room, okay? And so they didn't say I couldn't say it. So Mike Marietta, had a good opportunity there.
That's why they call him Big Sexy, though.
There you go. Mike Munhall is out there as well. He took that face-off, wins it back. And Sean Dean will rag a little time off this penalty with 1:10 remaining in the third power play of the game for Mainline West. They had a 5-on-3 earlier and couldn't connect. Rats are able to get it back in deep. Allwell picks it back up, and he'll circle behind Schoonover's cage. Allwell with the puck. Crosses the red line and gets it right back. Allwell brings it in, chopped out there, and it was offsides on Magan. I think that was Magan's second offsides of the game. We don't want to call anybody out, but I mean, he's wearing Red Sox, so he's pretty noticeable.
Oh, yeah.
You know? So,
and these Rink Rats are pretty good at killing the penalty here. They've had 3.
They've had 3, and like I said, a 5-on-3 that then they were able to kill that off. 46 seconds remaining in the penalty to Durkee. And coming away with the puck and putting it right back down was Forney, and deflected over to the far side corner. Forney picks it back up. He'll take a quick shot from the half boards, and a chop shot there almost went in, and the Rink Rats are able to clear the puck again past Allwell. Allwell taps his stick, and Schoonover delivers. 21 seconds remaining in the power play. Allwell sends it back up through center, and picking it back up is Mickle. Mickle reverses, not once but twice, and now he sets up. Mickle with the half visor with some confidence takes it over the center ice, and he takes a shot, and it's denied by DiNardo as he got a nice stick on it. Mickle comes back up with the puck, top of the circle, sets it back down, a pass back below the line. Coming away with it there is 15 Masalek. Masalek, the captain, has it stripped off his stick, and the puck is cleared as the Rink Rats are back to full strength. We're tied 2-2, 8:42 remaining in this third period. In this first game with Copper A. Masalek has it. Jason Green taps it down, and reaching for it again. Masalek settles the loose puck. He sends a backhander up through center. Coming away with it is Forney. Forney over to the far side, near side. It's Mickle with it.
Nice
Looks
shot.
for the far side, and he scores. So Mickle, it was just a matter of time, wasn't it? He had a little double clutch on that.
Yes, sir.
And he finds, and he goes over on the far side, stick side low. So Mickle makes it a 3-2 game, and the Rink Rats find themselves in the 1-goal deficit with 8:21 remaining in this third period.
That little hesitation proved to get in the vision of the goalie.
And for Mickle, that is his second goal of the game. He had the first one to make it 1-0, and now he makes it 3-2. In favor of Mainline West. So let's see what the Rink Rats have, as Jason Green was looking for it, but it was swiped away by Dewey. Dewey sends it back over. Should mention that Ken Schoonover, the goalie, had he and his wife Quinn, as he makes a save there, had a baby, Avery, 10 days old.
Wow.
And he's got another little one, Emma, who's 20 months old. So congratulations to Quinn and Ken Schoonover on their second child there. Should also mention Melinda Dewey in Anchorage, Alaska is watching this game as well. So we've got folks all over, and not just Mainland. We've got people from all over the world that will be watching the contest thus far. Puck has moved back out to center. Puck is picked back up by DJ Durkee, who's out of the box after serving his penalty. And Durkee with a head of steam tries to take it into the zone. Puck has moved back up. Swing and a miss there by Regal, and the puck has moved back out. Chasing it down, and with one hand on it, moves it back over to Durkee. Durkee looks for relief. He finds it, and the puck is sent over in front of the scorer's box. Here's a chase on it. And Marietta trying to get to it. Puck has moved back over as Howlett picks it out of his skates, is able to get it back out of the zone. Coming back up is Durkee. Durkee's backhand feed just misses Rapp. Rapp comes away with it and sends it back over to Barba. Barba's wind up. Here's the shot with traffic in front. Schoonover makes another save. 3-2 in favor of Mainline West. 6:45 on the clock.
Man, Schoonover has to be on his feet.
So if you look at the Rink Rats, who is it most likely to score the goal to tie it up here? Who's your guess? You think Tim Walsh?
Tim Walsh.
Yeah, Walsh has got some hands, and let's see if we can keep an eye on him. And right there, right off the boots there, as Mike Marietta, big sexy, got a shot off there. Puck has moved back over to the far side and held in nicely, looking over his shoulder. Hilderling puts it right in front, and there is Marietta. And the loose puck again, but a nice play as Magan almost came away with it right on the doorstep, jamming away, Schoonover.
Big Sexy's waiting.
Mike Marietta was chiseling away. He was the only one there, and Schoonover denies him. So with that distinctive green helmet, what color helmet do you wear there?
Dark blue, like a navy.
All right, so you kind of blend in. You don't want to be picked out there.
Well, all my guys on my team all wear white.
Okay, so you are.
Yeah, I'm the sore thumb on the team.
Okay. Here we go, back to the live action with 6:18 remaining. It's a one-goal game, and the Rink Rats need one. Breaking out is Magan. Magan's got Claveau with him. Magan takes the shot, but DiNardo finds it in the pads, and he'll hold on for the whistle.
DiNardo gobbling everything up, not allowing a rebound.
He has been solid here this game. It could be a lot. It could be a few more goals on him here. So,
yeah, definitely. Especially with three on 5, you know.
So Peter Magnan will take this face-off, going against Munhall, and Munhall's able to get it up, but not out as Shore kept it in, moves it back over to the near side. Claveau looking for it. Claveau gets tied up with his man, and the puck is poked back up the left wing boards and past Howlett. Comes back to center with 5:56 remaining. The Rink Rats need puck possession here, and now they have it as James Park with the puck. Surveys, and he sends a sauce up through, but it goes off the boot of Engelhardt, and it's picked back up, and one more time Howlett recoils and resettles things here for Mainland West. Stepping up and putting it up and out of play is Magan, but that's not a penalty here in this at this level.
No delay
at this level. That's right. You'd have to go at least one level higher for this to be a penalty. Maybe bronze B.
Bronze B.
John Forney will take the face-off. The big centerman is going up against Mike Munhall, and Munhall wins this back for the Rink Rats. Bouncing it off the boards, but reading it nicely is Randy Howlett. Howlett chases it into the Rink Rat zone, as does a little forechecking there, but picking up the defensive position is the speedy Mickle. Puck comes back over to Howlett. Howlett steps in and is hassled from behind by Dean, and Dean is able to get a nice stick on it and move the puck back out to center with 5:11 remaining in this third period. Dewey has to chase the puck back. Dewey has a second opportunity, sends it back up, and the bouncing puck is held right on the blue line nicely by Engelhardt. Engelhardt moves it back down low to Dean. Dean protecting the puck, looking for a centering feed and coming away with it. Engelhardt sends it back up, and without a lot of room, puck is kept in nicely by the Rink Rats. Holding it up there was Park, and the bouncing puck comes back out to center. Mickle with the jump on it. Mickle has a man over on the far side, on the near side. It's the captain, but unable to get a shot off was Masalek, and the puck comes all the way back to center. Well, Allwell will hold it there. 4:29 remaining. Rink Rats need possession. Mickle with the puck, waits. Allwell offside, and Mickle will bring it back and reset things as he's watched closely by Jason Green. Mickle drifting backwards, sends it back over, creates some space for Alex Shore, and Alex Shore with a birthday here today comes into the slot and looks for that birthday goal, but it's denied by DiNardo.
He ain't giving no birthday gifts out today.
I wouldn't either. Here comes Green, but he overskates it, and Mickle opportunistically picks up the puck. 1-on-2. Tim Walsh back. Mickle holding it there, looks for some support. He recycles and comes up into the high slot where it's poked off nicely by Barba. Mickle with the puck again a second time, and this time Mickle has to chase back down his man as Barba comes up, and there's no penalty. The Rink Rats want one, and with 3:29 and a one-goal deficit, they would love to have a man advantage. Allwell streaks out from the main line end. He takes a shot. It's a high riser as DiNardo had to go up high to make that save, I think, with the cage. Puck comes back over to the right-hand side, and here it comes with some speed is Sean Dean. Dean takes it into the middle, but he was challenged there by Alex Shore, and Shore disrupts the play. puck over on the far side is taken off. Helderling picks it back up. Shore with the puck, holds up there, reverses, and sends it back out of danger. Steve Riegel chases it back down, has it poked off his stick. Recontrols, but his shot is deflected. And a puck and a couple of players go bouncing, and a helmet comes off. And there you get a good look at Peter Magan, who had a goal earlier in the game. Magan scored kind of a pivotal goal there at the end of that first period. But Dwayne Helderling came back and tied it back up for the Rink Rats. Mickle got his second goal of the game, making it 3-2 in this third period. That's where we stand. 2:38 remaining, and the Rink Rats need one right now. Trying to chase the puck down was A.J. Durkee, but it comes back over to Magan. Magan is hassled from behind, and the bouncing puck bounces over Andy Geary's stick. He picks it back up, sends it over to Magan. Magan's sharp angle shot is denied by DiNardo, and Magan has it stripped off his stick, and the puck has moved up the wall, but it's read nicely by Howlett. Howlett coming away with the puck down low. His challenge as Durkee tumbles. Howlett's centering feed is taken off the stick and back out to center past Geary. Geary watches it. Schoonover has it. Schoonover sends it over to the left wing boards, but reading the play is Marietta. Marietta back up high. Touch place there, and trying to control it there was Durkee. Durkee coming away with the puck on the top of the left-hand circle. His shot was deflected. Trying to chase it back down was Marietta. Back down low. Marietta sends it back over to the far side. It got rejected. Durkee moves it back up the wall over to Magan. Magan hassled there. And coming back over, the give and go just misses as Seversyke was looking for the return feed. Magan with the puck in 1:38 up on the clock. Brings it back in. And with some patience, takes it back down into the corner as he's stick checked there by Dean. Dean gets a little bit of help. Magan continues to hold on to the puck. He twirls away from Dean's check, and the bouncing feed back over to Claveau can't be controlled. Fighting for the puck with 1:19 remaining, the Rink Rats are able to get it back out to center, but not control. Peter Magan with the puck as he hoists it back up, taps it back down, and sent in front of Seversyke. And coming away with it is Magan again. Has it stripped off his stick. Shore chases it and gets it past Englehart's forecheck. Magan with the puck, thinks about it, takes it in. A dipsy doodle move as he makes it, but one too many as DiNardo denies him. And here with 53 seconds remaining in the third period, we have a penalty. And this is going to go, I believe, on the Rink Rats.
Yep.
So the Rink Rats take their fourth penalty of the game. And this one is on James Park. What did you see there?
It looked like he tripped him, but...
So with 51 seconds remaining in the contest, let's see if the Rink Rats can turn this penalty into an advantage. They can ice the puck and chase it down. Puck goes over to Mickle. Mickle moves it back over to Allwell. Allwell thinks about it, and that quick wrist shot is deflected up high. Masalek with the puck back below the line, thinks about it, looks for an option, and it coming away with the puck and moved back up by Rapp as he moves it all the way over to Engelhart. Engelhart was looking for some support, and Jason Green can't come up with it. Forney has it with 26 seconds remaining in the contest. Puck comes back out to center. Barba holds the puck there as DiNardo vacates the cage, and Mickle's going to have an easy hat trick. So Mickle makes it 4-2 with 15 seconds remaining. Mickle gets the hat trick, and that's a dagger, isn't it?
Oh,
but
yeah.
He didn't miss. He didn't hesitate, did he?
No, not at all. He made sure he was going to close out this game. He wasn't going to give him any opportunity to come back.
Not at all. The old nail in the coffin there. So with 15 seconds remaining and a 2-goal lead and a power play, Allwell holds on there. And with that, Mainline West will win their first game of this contest, of this tournament here. And there's the buzzer signaling the end of the game, 4-2. To recap again, Mickle gets 3 goals. He started them out with 1 in the first. Timmy Walsh scores 1 to make it 1-1. Maggot made it 2-1. Helderling made it 2-2 going into the third, but Mickle gets his second and third goals of the game, and that's where we end.
He closed it out.
I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Thanks for joining us. We're glad to have you, and we hope you join us again for another game here. I've got to run down to the Final score is 4-2. I've got to run down to the locker rooms and get the next lineups here. Thanks so much. Great to have you.
Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dawg Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dawg Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dawg Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off. Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dawg Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off. Hi, my name is Todd Gerke. You've probably seen me around the rink, and if you've participated in Dawg Nation events, probably have one of my Lone Rangers koozies in either your golf or hockey bag. I'm a board member with Dawg Nation and have been part of the organization for several years. I also have a successful mortgage company, and I'm proud to be the streaming sponsor for this year's Dawg Bowl. We help people gain complete control of their lives and become financially free by showing them ways their money can work for them so they can stop working so hard for their money. Our mortgage business is for people that understand that how you structure a mortgage has a significant impact on wealth accumulation. We focus on people who want to understand their options and make educated decisions. And our promise is that by engaging with us, you will gain a lifelong resource to help you accumulate wealth. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click subscribe below and enjoy the game.
And good evening from the Edge Ice Arena in Littleton, Colorado. This is the Dawg Nation 11th Annual Dawg Bowl. Tonight's matchup features the Neighborhood Dawgs, dressed in their home whites. Actually, they're the away team, versus the Salty Dawgs in their dark jerseys. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Glad to have you on board. We are just underway in this 15-minute run first period. As settling the puck there in front of us is Bakken. Bakken moves it up ice, and Freeman looks to chase it down. That's Mike Freeman. You have a couple of Freemans out there, including Nate Freeman. He's number 11. Mike Freeman chases it down over to the near side, and Joe Daly with the puck. And he sends a cross ice feed where it's picked back up by Krebs. Tracy Krebs loses it off of his stick, and the Dawgs are able to move it. I should say the Neighborhood Dawgs. I can't use just the Dawgs. Bringing the puck in and taking it away is Ron Gunderson. Gunderson twisting pass as he was looking for Golubski, Dalton Golubski. And the puck back up through center ice. And it's picked up by Idarola on the near side. Carmine Idarola puts that puck on. And he'll go for a line change. Meanwhile, the puck is over on the far side. Casey Krebs has it. Bouncing puck is picked back up by the Salty Dawgs. Settled there, a little touch play. As number 68, that was Ron Gunderson. Gunderson sent it back in deep, and the puck is moved up the right wing board. It's up and out of play as it was touched up by Shackelford. We have, as I mentioned, this first period is a running 15 minutes. So all the goals and penalties in this will be estimated as far as the time is concerned. Special thanks to Mike and Suzanne Shaw for doing the broadcast here. And this broadcast is brought to you by Todd Gerke's group. And Todd Gerke's group with the mortgage company is an absolute terrific sponsor for this. So thank you very much, the Lone Rangers. So thank you, Todd, for stepping up and underwriting the cost of this broadcast out to you. Let's get you back up to the live action. Cole Lentz's clearing attempt goes up and out of play, and so we'll have a face-off. And this one is just coming out of the Neighborhood Dawgs line there. So you got the Neighborhood Dawgs versus the Salty Dawgs in this matchup of the Dawgs. And these jerseys have got a lot of action on them, let's just say that. Puck is gloved down, picked back up, and bringing the puck in is Golubski. His shot over to the far side. Centering feed is picked off. And here come the Neighborhood Dawgs, streaking out, staying on sides. It's a 2-on-2. Holding up the puck there is Freeman, and Nate Freeman's shot goes wide over on the far side to Hugh Lanscott. Tucks it back behind. Freeman chases it again. Can't come up with the puck, and the puck is moved up the right wing boards where Bakken steps in. Bakken overskates the puck, and Golubski comes away with it. Golubski chases it down, tries to get a one-hand stick on it, can't do so. And Atkinson, that's Ted Atkinson. There's two of them. Patrick Atkinson is number 1. Ted Atkinson is number 13. Over on the far side, Neighborhood Dawgs bringing the puck back in was 68 Dennison. Dennison twirls away from some pressure. And Williams with the puck will settle things for the Salty Dawgs. Back over to the near side, picking it up in stride. Krebs loses it there, and the quick shot there by Golubski. As that went off ovation, Pat Golubski on the side of the cage, jamming away, but it's deflected, and coming in nicely is Bakken. Bakken moves it up the boards to Zucker. Zucker's pass goes up through center. Zucker chasing it down, looks for it. Puck comes back over to Atkinson. Atkinson tried to get it in deep. And here in stride is 68 Ron Gunderson. But glances off of his stick. Bakken meets him. Gunderson controls, and the backhand feed right in front as he had Drysdale in front. Drysdale couldn't get a backhand stick on it. And that was a good opportunity, though, for the Salty Dawgs. We're scoreless here at this 10:51 mark of this first period. Knock over on the far side. Little backhand feed as he was looking for Danny Packard. Packard sends it back over into the Salty Dawgs end, where it's controlled by Joe Daly. Daly looks up ice, Stripping off of the stick there is Packard. Packard with the puck, shielding it there, goes wide. Packard 1-on-3, takes a shot from a sharp angle, and it's waved at by Sean O'Reilly as he has those distinctive Irish shamrock pads on. And the puck bouncing there. And we've got a whistle there as it was offsides on the neighborhood Dogs. We're at the 10:50 mark and counting of this scoreless first period. And so the face-off in front of the Salty Dogs. They're the home squad wearing their dark jerseys, chasing the puck back down, and the puck is controlled one more time as Krebs with the puck. Number 91 takes the zone, but his shot goes off of a shin pad, and watching it closely, looking back up to the point, was Daly. Daly recovers the puck, takes the shot, and this one right on target, but Whalen makes the save. That's Chris Whalen, number 34. We mentioned Sean O'Reilly to our left-hand side. He's number 51 for the Salty Dogs. Chris Whalen, 34, in his whites there for the neighborhood Dogs. Neighborhood Dogs captain is James Robinson. And off the face-off, neighborhood Dogs control it over on the far side. Baumgartner catches up to it. Baumgartner takes the line and shoots through some traffic, but O'Reilly goes down to the shamrock pads and makes the save. I should say he's got the shamrock on the blocker and I think the glove, and he's got that green stripes on his pads there. Sean O'Reilly, number 51 for Salty Dogs. Off the face-off, handling the puck well over at the paint, and here's the drive by 76, Kolnitz, John Kolnitz. And there's Atkinson one more time with the puck. That's Atkinson. He doesn't have a Dogs jersey out there, so he should be able to spot him easily. Puck is back over the Salty Dogs end and back up through center. Golubsky was looking for a centering feed, but coming away with his Kolnitz. Kolnitz moves it back up. Idarola with the puck. His centering feed is read nicely. Picked off of a stick, and the neighborhood Dogs put a shot on as Kolnitz was looking for O'Reilly's cage, but O'Reilly stood his ground and made a glove save and holds on there for the whistle. So this face-off will come to the left-hand side of Sean O'Reilly. Neighborhood Dogs Freeman puts it back behind the cage, and looking for it again is Baumgartner. Baumgartner can't control. Providing some support there was Dennison as Anthony Dennison moves the puck over to the right-hand point, held in nicely by Ted Atkinson. Puck is moved back over, and it swings up and back out of the zone. James Robinson, the captain of this team, looks for his D partner over on the far side. Atkinson, Ted, moves it back over to Robinson. Robinson, his pass to Ted Atkinson goes a big pass, but Whalen provides an assist, and it goes past Robinson back up through center. Controlling it is Muldrow. Muldrow, cross-ice feed. Drysdale can't control. And the Dogs, I should say the Salty Dogs, keep the pressure on over on the far side as Lippard looks for a centering feed. His pass is picked off, moved back up into the wall, tipped aside, and here we go. One-on-one as Muldrow is back, weaving his way through. Here's the shot, and it's fought off there as Anthony Dennison got a good look at O'Reilly. That was the game's first and best scoring opportunity as Anthony Dennison showed a little speed there and helped create that two-on-one. Bouncing puck over in the far side, picking it back up, and the centering feed goes past everyone. So with 6:26 remaining in this first period, Whalen holds on to the puck as sweeping back is the captain. James Robinson looking up ice. He had Dennison on one side, bounces off of Atkinson's stick, and picking the puck back up is Golubsky. Golubsky's shot again, fought off, goal as the Salty Dogs get the first one. And the goal is scored by 91, Casey Krebs, as he picks up that rebound and puts it past Whalen. So Krebs gets the goal, making it 1-0, and this one comes at roughly the 6-minute mark. We'll call it even, as Krebs picks up a rebound and scores, making it 1-0. Salty Dogs over the neighborhood Dogs here late in this first period. Over on the far side, sharp angle shot, loose puck in front, can't come up with it. Puck is moved back over to the half boards where Gunderson has it. His centering feed is picked back up. And Here comes the neighborhood Dogs looking to even things up. Stepping in is Freeman. That is Nate Freeman, but he can't work past. Nice play by Joe Daly, the defenseman, who stymies the attempt. Walking back in with the puck is Gunderson, number 68. Gunderson comes away with it. Right-hand dot shot, but it is deflected off of a neighborhood Dog boot. Back behind the cage, Krebs has the puck. Krebs looking up through the slot area, misses everyone. O'Reilly will hold things and provide an assist. Puck is moved back over to the near ice, mid-ice boards, put back in, but controlled again by the neighborhood Dogs, and back out to center. Looking for a 2-on-1 and coming away with the puck over on the far side. Weaving his way through, big save, second opportunity as Baumgartner was denied, as was Nate Freeman. Sean O'Reilly comes up big and he keeps it a 1-goal game for the Salty Dogs here. Taking the puck back behind the cage is Bakken. Bakken has it stripped off his stick. Puck is moved up the right wing boards, chopped at and kept back in by Knock. Knock moves it back over to the far side. Sweeping play, bouncing puck, picked back up by Golubski. Golubski with a head of steam comes through center, hassled from behind by Packard. Packard tries to stick check, is able to get enough on it, but the puck comes back over to Daly. Daly holds and he sends it back over, but a nifty play by number 33, Jeffrey Zucker. Good hand-eye coordination. Zucker picked that puck out of the air and is able to move the puck back down to the Salty Dogs end. Neighborhood Dogs control. With 3:54 remaining in this first period, Salty Dogs have a 1-goal lead. Dan Bakken tries to weave his way through. His pass is picked back off as he was looking for Patrick Atkinson. Puck back behind the Salty Dogs end. And the defenseman Muldrow tries to move it up the left wing boards. It gets past everyone, and Drysdale is able to sweep at the length of the ice. It'll go for an icing call here with 3:25 and counting in this first period. Salty Dogs lead 1-0 on Krebs' goal at the 6-minute mark. As I mentioned, this is the 11th annual Dog Nation Hockey Foundation tournament. And with the mission committed to supporting hockey families, this Dog Nation program and the foundation has raised in excess of $2.4 million. And it's helped over 240 families. And if you're watching this, you know that the help that the Dog Nation Foundation has provided to so many families in need has been immeasurable. Puck over on the far side. Luke picked up right in front and just past O'Reilly's glove, but it goes wide. Puck is picked back up with some pressure. Slaggert with the puck moves it back up high. Atkinson looks for a lane, and he got something on it. Atkinson picks up the puck again. Top of the left-hand circle. One-timer just missed there as Idarola's shot glances off of a Salty Dogs shin pad. Puck over on the near side is picked back up and moved back out. 2-on-1 as Lippard has it. Lippard with a shot. He's got a second opportunity, and Chris Whalen diving makes 2 successive heady plays, and he makes the save. He fought off the first one, and the second one he was diving, and he keeps it a 1-goal game here with under 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Icing is waved off. Ted Atkinson has time. He's got Patrick in front of him. Ted Atkinson holds it there as he feathers it back over to Patrick Atkinson. Puck is moved back into the Salty Dogs end, and the Salty Dogs are able to move it back out. Neighborhood Dogs Mike Freeman with the puck over on the far side. He's met there by Muldrow. Muldrow and Freeman battle over on the far side. Freeman tumbles. Meanwhile, the Gunderson continues to battle. Puck back behind O'Reilly's cage, comes back up. Left-hand dot. Here's the shot, but Atkinson was denied. And a little bump play there, and here comes Krebs. Krebs has a man in the middle. Krebs, but the pass, and what a defensive play by Anthony Dennison. Dennison goes low, and he put that stick down, and he denied that opportunity for the Salty Dogs to make it a 2-0 game. Puck is settled by Ted Atkinson. He moves it back over to Patrick. Patrick weaves his way through with a man on his backside. That's Williams. Patrick recoils, and he looks over to the near side as Dennison had it comes off of his stick. And Dalton Golubski moves it back out to center for the Salty Dogs. Moves it back over to the left-hand side. Krebs' flip shot saved, and the puck was right on the doorstep. But Golubski couldn't get to it, and a nice defensive play by the neighborhood Dogs keep it a one-goal game with 25 seconds remaining. Staying on sides. Atkinson holds, looks up high. Gunderson fumbles, tries to pick up the puck as he stick-checked from behind, but he couldn't get his shot off. That was Dennison, 68. Gunderson is 68 on the Salty Dogs. So Anthony Dennison had another good look as he got the pass from Patrick Atkinson. But as the buzzer sounds signaling the end of the first period, the Salty Dogs hang on to a one-goal lead, 1-0. As that was scored by Krebs at that 6-minute mark. So that's where we will end the first period. We'll take a quick break. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. We'll be back in just a sec for the second period. You're watching Dawg Nation Foundation Dawg Bowl number 11. And we are back for the second period. And little technical difficulties, but we have it back online here. Here we go. We've just started this 15-minute second period. And I've got Wayland to my left and Sean O'Reilly to the right-hand side. And a hard forecheck there by the neighborhood Dogs, or I should say the Salty Dogs. Kolnetz is able to get back and tag up there. So with 14:20 and counting, the puck comes back over to the Salty Dogs end. The big left-handed mitt of Sean O'Reilly is ready, and here is a drive there by Kolnetz. Kolnetz's drive, big number 76, right on the doorstep, and with another opportunity trying to drag the puck in was Ulanskas, and Ulanskas couldn't get a good stick on it, couldn't elevate it up over O'Reilly's pads. Here comes the Salty Dogs weaving his way through. Lippard. Puck is swept over to the near side, and Danny Packard with it. Packard works his way in on O'Reilly. O'Reilly makes a save, makes another one, but it's jammed in over on the far side as Jacob Nacht scores, and Nacht makes it a 1-1 game as Nacht wouldn't be denied over on the far side, and he just kept chiseling away over there, and he makes it 1-1. So Jacob Nacht scores, and he gets a rebound goal on that, and he makes it 1-1 here at about the 13-minute mark of this second period. So this is dog-on-dog hockey. You gotta love it. These two teams are competitive. They want the rights to be the top dog of this division here. Puck is tipped in by Nacht, and Nacht goes for a skate. Met there by Mulgrew, who moves it up the left wing boards, and sealing it there was Ted Atkinson. Atkinson's puck flips and controlled and held on back in by Bakken. Bakken, the active forward, looks for the return feed. He's got it back over on the far circle, and a little pass right up through the slot is some good communication. Carmine Idarola had stepped in, and Bakken had found him. Meanwhile, Salty Dogs try and move the puck out, but they're unable to, and keeping it in was Ted Atkinson. Atkinson moves it right up through center. Atkinson has it again, but this shot is deflected up and into the netting. Atkinson had a good look, and the neighborhood Dogs keep the pressure on the Salty Dogs. I was joking with Mike Freeman that he had about 30 guys on the bench, at least on the roster. They've cut it down to maybe a junior-sized roster here. I think they've got about 22 guys out there, maybe possibly 20. So they've got lines, and they've been the only team thus far that has given me a roster and a line chart here. Here we go, back to the live action. Idarola, his pass is deflected, and it's jammed up the boards, but not out as Atkinson holds it there. Ted Atkinson puts it back down into the near side corner. Chris Muldrow moves it back up, and the Salty Dogs are able to move it out. Josh Davis with the puck as he sized up. Davis tries to work his way through, and he leaves a backhand feed, but getting back was Ted Atkinson, and Atkinson disrupts the play. And he comes away with it over on the far side. He sends a pass up, it skips off a stick. Controlled again, Salty Dogs try and come up with it. Atkinson has it, Muldrow pokes at it, and the puck is controlled one more time by Patrick Atkinson. He'll settle. I know I mention Atkinson a lot. You've got Ted 13, Patrick number 1. And over on the far side, Dennison makes a move to the center slot area. His shot is deflected. Muldrow is able to move it back over to the far side, jams it up against the boards. Stepping in is Dennison. He gets a stick on it, knocks it aside, and Martinez with the puck. Martinez is stick checked there by Golubsky, and Golubsky waves at it as the puck comes back over to Drysdale. Drysdale centering feed. Golubsky tries to protect the puck. Atkinson has it. Atkinson with it, feathers it back, and the twisting pass comes back over to Slager. Slager at the center ice line, and the pass was deflected off a Williams boot, and glancing over his shoulder was Daly. Daly moves it over to the far side. Wall is shielded. Daly goes back in, and with some time, chases it over to the near side. Daly is met there by the forecheck of Baumgartner. Daly works behind O'Reilly's cage, and now looking for an outlet, flips it back out to center. Rolling puck is pushed aside by Chris Whalen, and Atkinson with the puck works it back over the blue line, and he banks it off the neighborhood Dawg boards, as the intended target was Mike Freeman. Puck is moved back over to the near side. Joe Daly with it. Daly looks for a lane as he had Williams in his sight, but the puck goes far, and Whalen holds it there. Puck is moved up the right wing boards, and picking it back up in stride is speedy Anthony Dennison. Dennison 1-on-3, tries to take it through, but Daly denies him and moves the puck out of danger. James Robinson, the captain, with a man pressing on him, is wisely able to move it back up through center. Calling for it back up front as Mike Freeman bounces off of his stick, and it's offsides on the neighborhood Dogs. So with 8:58 remaining in this second period, we've got a 1-1 game. Salty Dogs in the darks, neighborhood Dogs in the whites, for this grudge match between the two. And as a reminder, we will have the Survivor game for the first time in a couple of years. We weren't able to have it last year because of the COVID precautions, but we will have it Saturday night, so you want to be able to tune into that. Also, we have a number of pro players playing this year, as we have Troy Terry, most notably, as well as Dylan Gambrell. Both players hail from Colorado, played for the Colorado Thunderbirds before they went on to play for the University of Denver, and now play for Anaheim and the Sharks respectively. Anaheim for Terry, and Gambrell plays for the San Jose Sharks, so it's great to have some NHL talent here. We also have Nolan Foote, who is going to be playing this year, and Nolan Foote, who's playing for the New Jersey Devils, is also a famous Colorado Thunderbird, and his father, the bloodlines run deep here. Back to the live action. Puck is picked back up over on the far side, chopped at and put back down low by Freeman. Puck is moved back over to the right wing boards, and the bouncing puck finds its way to center. Chipped nicely there by Packard. Danny Packard picks it up. Packard with a sharp angle shot. Bad save, O'Reilly. Packard again puts it in front, chasing it back down is Knocked, who's looking for his second goal of the game. And the puck is held in nicely by Kolnitz. Kolnitz manning the right-hand point, puts it back down low. Daly with the puck as he bulldozes his man over on the far side. Packard tucks it back up to the point, waits for the return feed, has it in from the sharp angle shot. Here's the loose puck. O'Reilly sprawls, makes the save, and put the puck in and jam it away as Knock. He's got his second goal of the game, and it is 2-1 Neighborhood Dawgs. So Knock gets his second goal of the second period. This one comes 7 minutes after he got the first one. So Knock, again, opportunistically, Jacob Knock picks up another goal as Kolnitz put that shot on from the right-hand point. And Knock continued, and he just has a nose for that puck and an ability to tuck in those goals. Tuck in a goal from the far side. So we had a hat trick in the first game. Let's see if Knock can get one here for the Neighborhood Dawgs. They would love to get another goal as they lead 2-1 over the Salty Dawgs. Josh Davis with the puck over on the far right-hand side. Davis works his way back behind the cage and circles around. He's got a man up high, that's Shackleford. Davis gets tied up on the near side half boards. And jamming away there is Idarola. Idarola frees the puck back behind for Ted Atkinson. Atkinson chases it down as he got tied up there with Lippard. And the centering pass is deflected back out to the right-hand point. Here's a shot, deflects over into the far side corner. Tucked aside. Atkinson moves it up the wall. Muldrow is there. And it's put right back over along the half boards. Muldrow pokes at it, keeps it alive. And again, the Neighborhood Dawgs can't get it out as Chris Muldrow is manning that right-hand point. And again, he keeps the puck alive. Over on the near side, it's a 50-50 battle. Puck comes back up the half wall and back out to center. Held in nicely by Daly. Daly, 25, that's Lippard. Lippard sends it over to Josh Davis. Davis with the puck on the side of the cage, working his way back around, takes a shot at ricochets. Muldrow comes up with it. Salty Dawgs keep the pressure on right in front off of the stick. Here's the drive and a shoulder save off of Golubski's drive. And a nice play by Whalen to keep it a one-goal lead for the Neighborhood Dawgs. Josh Davis working hard back down over on the far side. Works past the linesman. Kolnitz comes up with it though, and the puck is moved back, scaled off the glass, up, not out. Now it's poked out to center ice. Golubski with it. Golubski looking for it, and he is able to flag it down. Sends it back in as chasing it over on the far side was Kolnitz. Kolnitz can't catch up to it. Puck is held up at the line. Here's the drive, but it's deflected off of Atkins' stick and back behind the cage. Held up there by number 14, Billy Williams, right in front. Bouncing puck, glove down. Where is it? It's in the slot area, still loose, no whistle. Puck goes over to the far side. Dennison gets there first, but up, and finally it squeaks free and comes out. Anthony Dennison with the puck, avoids Williams. Dennison weaves his way through, and Dennison comes right back down to the right-hand side of O'Reilly's cage. O'Reilly standing guard, moves from side to side as he had to make a save over on that right-hand side. So Atkinson with the puck, weaving back through center, avoids the check. Atkinson winds, takes the shot. O'Reilly stretches to make the save. Atkinson picks up his own rebound, leaves it there. Dennison's shot, is picked back up. And here comes Lippard. Lippard with the puck, watched by Atkinson, is able to center in the shot by Billy Williams. Williams on that twisting shot almost puts it past Whalen to give the Salty Dawgs a tie at 2-2. Freeman watches it go past, and over on the far side corner, it's Casey Krebs. Krebs doing some forechecking, and the pass goes through center and escapes the zone, but icing is the call. Salty Dawgs get an offensive zone faceoff with 2:48 remaining in the second. I'm joined by Marty Richardson here on color. Marty, this is quite a game between Dawg versus Dawg. So size this up a little bit. I think you know all these guys.
I know many more of the Neighborhood Dawgs than the Salty Dawgs, but Justin does a great job running the Salty Dawgs, and he's got them back. I know he'll get back to the action here.
I'll tell you what, these Dawgs, They are feisty, and they don't want to lose. They want to be the top dog in whatever division they are in, aren't they?
Yeah, they do.
So
This is Mike Freeman, our executive director, his team. The team with kind of a couple of mismatched jerseys out there, but somewhat the same.
that's right. This Bakken guy is impressive. Bakken delivers it right up through the slot, but just missing it was Slager. Couldn't come away with it, and it's Ulanskas. And Ulanskas loses the handle. Puck comes over to the near side, and the headman pass is read nicely by Patrick Atkinson. Atkinson moves it back over to Nate Freeman. Freeman over on the right-hand circle. Centering feed right up through as he was looking for Ulanskas. Mike Ulanskas can't come away with it. Freeman's got the puck, tucks it in front, bouncing puck, ricochets back out. Freeman puts it back up. O'Reilly smothers and covers.
Wow. That's the younger Freeman, much faster than the older Freeman.
That comes with age, doesn't it?
It does.
So it's kind of nice to see at least two Freemans out there. There was a third that couldn't make tonight's game. So
I think he was thinking of you, man. He had too many Freemans on the ice at one time.
Danny Packard off the faceoff. Atkinson thinking about it, moves the puck back over to the far side circle. Here's the shot. It whistles wide of O'Reilly's cage. And coming up over the near side, Krebs chases it, can't come away with it. Atkinson puts it down. Davis with it. Davis hassled from behind, moves the puck up the right wing boards, and battling there was Golubsky. Golubsky is able to move it back out to center. Atkinson traversing over on the near side. Overskates momentarily, picks the puck back up, controls, moves it back down past Davis. Atkinson with the puck over on the far side, moves it back up high. Here's the shot, looking for the hat trick was number 5, Jacob Nacht. And Nacht has 2 goals tonight.
Does he really?
And he has a couple of hard-working goals right on the doorstep.
Wow.
That one, though, he was taken from some distance here.
Yeah, that was Zucker in front of that, too, battling away there, too. His parents actually used to own a hockey team in the ECHL. How about that?
He's got some good hands. We mentioned him earlier. He knocked a quick puck down and controlled it here. Back to live action. Golubsky looking back up high. He finds Krebs. Krebs gets high-sticked as a whistle. As the buzzer sounds, let's see if there'll be a call. I think he's going to he wants it. What do you think, Marty?
Yeah.
Is he getting it?
He's milking it really good there. I got to say that. But and I don't think there's any blood, and I don't think there's even going to be a foul.
I think the buzzer sounded, and the refs are like, you know what? That was almost after the whistles, after the buzzer. So we stand 2-1 to recap the scoring. Krebs got the Salty Dogs on the board first in that first period, but 2 second-period goals by Nacht, Jacob Nacht.
Yeah. Got
one at the 13-minute mark, and he got one 7 minutes later at the 6-minute mark to make it 2-1.
Yeah, I wouldn't have, before the game, picked Jacob to be the highlight reel goal scorer tonight, but you never know. That's what happens at the Dog Bowl. Miracles happen, right?
I'll tell you what, we had a terrific first game, and we've mentioned it already, but in that first game, there was a nice hat trick, and that was scored by Mickle. And
Cole,
Mickle had a hat trick, and he showed some skill out there in this in that division. Talk a little bit about the divisions here, Marty, what you've got going, and how the teams stack up a little bit here.
We've got everything from a 3 copper levels, a copper A, B, and C. We're looking at copper B right here. Above that is a bronze B and a bronze A, and then there's a silver and a platinum, and the platinum's loaded with NHL and NCAA players. We have a women's division, and this year, for the first time ever, we have a sled division, and we're going to be covering some of those later in this tournament.
And talk about some of those players that are going to be competing in that sled division, what they bring.
Yeah, it's kind of the B level this time, which is good. There's all hockey's for everyone kind of thing, right? So they did call that high stick, by the way.
They did. You're good. That is the first penalty of the game. And so the Salty Dogs get a power play in this third period, a much-needed one here. And Atkinson stepping in on the PK. Patrick Atkinson picks it up on his backhand. He surveys, and he wisely moves the puck back out to Ted Atkinson.
That's his dad.
And who is, I'm glad you're helping me with those relations. It's tough to know if it's brother and brother or son and dad. Here we go. Back to the live action. puck is moved back over to the near side. Gunderson has it. Gunderson's shot deflects as Patrick Atkinson sweeps in to pick up the puck and curls out of the corner. Moves it back over to Ted Atkinson. His clearing attempt is deflected. He sends it back over to Patrick, and Patrick dangerously makes a little back pass to himself, holds it there, and now he'll elect to flip it off the near ice boards. Chris Muldrow has been solid for the Salty Dogs. He's manned that right-hand point, Marty. He has been a stalwart out there as he calls for the puck. Here's a chop shot, and Muldrow chases it down, but he can't get it before it escapes the zone. Glancing over his shoulder with 38 seconds remaining in the game's first power play, Muldrow takes it into the zone and delivers it back over to Golubski. He overskates and swings at it there. Muldrow's got it. Muldrow tries to work his way past Atkinson. Ricochets, puck is picked back up right into the slot area. Tumbling players picked back up by Krebs. Krebs looking for his second. And it's deflected over to the near side half boards. Muldrow takes a shot. Puck goes over to the far side. And it rolls out with 11 seconds remaining in the power play. Atkinson picks up the puck and one-hands it into the zone. He's got a man over on the far side. It's Baumgartner. He elects to go back up high. As the power play expires, we've got 9:56 remaining in the third period. And Marty, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
You're going to jump back down to go talk to the locker rooms. Thanks for joining us.
I'll be back in a little bit here.
Terrific. Here we go. Puck comes back over to the near side. Idarola with the puck and a feathering pass right up through the slot area. And a bounce play there. Again, looking right in front of the slot area. Shot goal scored by Baumgartner. Baumgartner gets the goal as he celebrates with Atkinson. And Baumgartner throws the big left fist in the air to celebrate, making it a 3-1 game. Neighborhood Dogs as Baumgartner gets his first goal of the game, and this one comes at this 9:32 mark of this 12-minute stop clock third period. So Baumgartner gives the Neighborhood Dogs a 2-goal lead here. As Billy Williams will take the face-off, and coming away with the puck is Idarola. Idarola's shot glances off of Josh Davis's, and the pass right in front has to be cleared by the Salty Dogs. Puck is moved out, and chasing it back down with some speed is Kolnitz. Kolnitz watched there closely by Lippard. Puck over on the far side, picked back up by Kolnitz, has it stripped off his stick, and the Salty Dogs centering feed. Freeman was there, bouncing puck, picked back up. Kolnitz tries to pick it up. Freeman's got it. Freeman just inside the line, back to Kolnitz, picks it up on his backhand, and a nice defensive play by Joe Daly. Joe Daly with a 2-goal deficit for the Salty Dogs brings the puck in, and Daly on a backhanded feed right up through the slot area is tipped aside, and Kolnitz has it. Kolnitz back up ice, Idarola with it. He's got a man with him. That's Freeman. Puck is poked free, but kept in by Mike Freeman. Freeman pokes it, sends it back down low as he looks for Nate Freeman. Skips off his stick, and sweeping back in is Bakken. Bakken, always opportunistic, delivers it right on the dot there to number 16, Carmine Idarola. Idarola's shot goes wide, and the puck is moved back over to the far side. Idarola pressing, but it was at the end of Casey Krebs' shift, and he had to go as he sends it the length of the ice. 8:07 remaining, 2-goal deficit. Neighborhood Dogs continue to keep the pressure on as Nate Freeman is upended there by 68, Ron Gunderson. And Freeman steps back into center ice. Atkinson with the puck. Ted Atkinson looking for Patrick. And Ted Atkinson settles back. Patrick gives it back to him. Watched closely by Drysdale. Puck is moved back over to Patrick Atkinson. Drop feed there as Gunderson delivers it back over to Atkinson. Back below the line, Atkinson looking for an outlet. He's got his dad, sauces one back over, top of the circle. Here's the shot, bouncing puck. Just went through the slot area. Patrick Atkinson overskates momentarily. Puck is controlled by Drysdale, but he gives it away as Atkinson comes up with the feed. And coming away with the puck over on the near side is Muldrow. Muldrow headmans the pass, a man way up ice, and that is Gunderson. Gunderson picks it up. He's got a man on the left-hand side, takes the shot, and it's fought off by Whalen. Whalen makes a whale of a save there to keep it a 2-goal game with 7:02 remaining. as looking for the puck in the slot area. Atkinson is able to get enough on it. And Ted Atkinson, shielding the puck there, peels away from pressure and finds Patrick. Patrick picks up the puck off the dasher boards. His pass is picked back off, and picking the puck back up is Gunderson. Gunderson can't get a shot off as he was on his backhand. Puck is moved back out to center ice with 6:36 remaining. Puck is moved over to the near side as it bounces off on a line change over on the far side as Dan Bakken has the puck. Bakken moves it back over to Nacht, who's got a couple of goals here for the neighborhood Dogs. Bakken weaves his way through center on the left-hand side. A backhand feed right in front is deflected by Gunderson. Gunderson with the head up sends a backhand feed, but it gets past Drysdale and is settled there by Knock. Knock moves it back up to center ice. One more time, that's Jeffrey Zucker with the puck. Zucker hassled from behind. And over on the far side, Zucker looked for the return feed. Atkinson has it, and it goes up and over O'Reilly's glove side. O'Reilly waved at that as he's been sharp thus far for the Salty Dogs. He's faced some pressure here. Gunderson takes the puck away from Atkinson, moves the puck up the boards, and Lippard comes away with it. Lippard with a man on his backside, that's Dennison. Dennison turns him away, and Atkinson steals the puck. Atkinson works his way in. He's got a man over on the far side, brings it from left to right, delivers the pass, and Knocked looking for the hat trick, but O'Reilly denies him. Puck comes back up through center. Bakken has it. Bakken back through center. He's got Zucker on the left-hand side, and Bakken holds it there. His pass is deflected, and the Salty Dogs are able to move it back out to center. Sweeping pass gets past everyone. Martinez looks for it, but chasing it down was Golubski. Golubski has it stripped off his stick. Martinez sends it along the glass line and back out to center. With some times, Casey Krebs has 4:55 remaining on the clock, and his Salty Dogs need a couple of goals to tie this one up. Robinson chops at it. He's able to get enough on it. Back over to the Dogs' blue line. Bouncing puck up through center. Gunderson waves at it as Robinson overskates. Puck bounces off of number 15. That is Danny Packard. Packard chases it down as Daly gets there first. Daly moves it up the wall. Davis return feeds it back over, and the puck is moved back over to the near side where Golubski, his headman pass back up, bounces off of Krebs' stick. Krebs looking for it. Golubski's got it. Golubski working his way through, takes the shot, fought off by Whalen as Whalen had to make a left to right save there. Whalen waves at it, puts it back behind the cage. James Robinson moves it back over to the far side. Packard moves it along the wall, and here comes the Dogs. The Dogs try and break it out, but a nice defensive play as Dalton Golubski is able to keep the puck in. Gunderson with the puck sends it right back in, and it's punched right back over to the half boards, chasing it back below the line, and a nice little backhand pass. Collins to himself. Collins moves it back up, but again, Golubski gets his stick on it. Josh Davis with it, scrambling for it. Slaggert's got it. Slaggert with a man with him. That's Martinez. Slaggert's shot is deflected. Tries to chase it down. Josh Davis is able to move it back up through center. Continues to try and pick up the puck. And holding it there and chopping it there was Golubski. Golubski moves it over to the far side. Gunderson with the puck. 48, that was Drysdale. Gunderson 68. Here's the drive by number 72, Daly. That one is denied. Daly retrieves the puck right at the blue line and keeps it alive. 3:07 remaining in the contest. Neighborhood Dogs lead 3-1 as the Salty Dogs trying to keep the pressure on. As the puck comes back over to in front of the boards, in front of the scorer's table, trying to weave his way through was Golubski. Golubski tries to lift a stick and regain control. Puck is moved back over. Salty Dogs with some intense pressure here. Here comes Billy Williams. Williams' backhand feed is deflected over to the near side corner. Coming back up with it was Idarola. Puck is moved back up to the point. Muldrow holds the line. Freeman over on the far side tries to work it past as he had 16. Idarola in his sights couldn't get it to him. Puck goes back down and held in by Shackelford. Shackelford works off the wall, centering feed off of a boot, and it couldn't be controlled. Idarola steps out with it. He's got Atkinson on one side, Freeman in the middle. Freeman's got the puck, shot, and it's denied as O'Reilly makes the save. And O'Reilly keeps the Salty Dogs in it with a big save at the 2:05 mark of this third and final period. And so we'll have a brief timeout here, probably taken here by the Salty Dogs. And brief as it was, here we go. 2:05 remaining on the clock. Salty Dogs trail by 2. Golubski's out there with Muldrow along with Krebs. And I believe that might be number 68. Here's Atkinson. Atkins' shot. That's a headhunter. Goes past everyone. And waiting for the puck to settle was Bakken. Bakken with Gunderson on him. Puck has moved back over to the right-hand side, and trying to chase it down was Idarola into the corner, but beating him to it was Shackelford. Shackelford banks it off the boards in the centering feed, and it goes back up through Gunderson and controlled by Patrick Atkinson. Atkinson, using the cage wisely, is able to move it back up ice and back to center. Held up there by Freeman. Freeman with a give and go as he had Packard with him. Centering feed, it's held one more time by Gunderson. Gunderson pulls the puck back up, sends it back over to the far side. 91 Krebs watches it go past. Atkinson has it with 1:13 remaining and a 2-goal lead. Almost too many men on the ice for the neighborhood Dogs. Josh Davis with an empty net behind him delivers a back pass to Muldrow. Muldrow has to retrieve, but it goes off of a neighborhood Dog stick, up and out of play. So a defensive zone faceoff for the Salty Dogs, and Sean O'Reilly will step back on. I believe. Perhaps he won't. The Salty Dogs are going to go without the goalie with a faceoff just outside of their blue line. And off the faceoff, they win it wisely. Here comes Golubski. Golubski has it tipped off his stick by Bakken. Puck is put down into the neighborhood Dogs end. Zucker was looking for it, and the flyer, and it's flagged down there by Josh Davis. Good hand-eye coordination as Davis perhaps saved a goal, especially if that was on target. Again, Atkinson feeds it ahead. Jeffrey Zucker has it poked off his stick. And the puck over in front of the neighborhood Dogs bench, and here's the long shot, just misses. Josh Davis with 28 seconds remaining. Heads it back up ice to Daly. Daly takes the line, winds up. Here's the shot, bobbled by Whalen. Controlled and tipped it back over to the near side half board. 16 seconds remaining and a break there as Dennison with the puck and an empty net in front of him. And Dennison taps it in for the empty netter. 8.2 seconds remaining in the contest. 4-1. Neighborhood Dogs are going to win this one going away, as Dennison gets rewarded for all of his hard work in this game. So good to see that, rewarded with an empty net goal. And so for the last 8 seconds, Sean O'Reilly steps back onto the ice. That'll do it. Neighborhood Dogs win 4-1 going away. And recap your scoring. Krebs got the Salty Dogs on the board early. But after that, it was all neighborhood Dogs with 2 goals. Baumgartner with the third, and Dennison tucks in the empty netter. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Thanks for watching us. Check your program for your next game. Again, 4-1 neighborhood Dogs over the Salty Dogs. You're watching the 11th annual Dog Bowl. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We'll see you at the next faceoff. Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dog Bowl. We'll see you at the next faceoff. Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dawg Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off. Hi, my name is Todd Gerke. You've probably seen me around the rink, and if you've participated in Dawg Nation events, probably have one of my Lone Rangers koozies in either your golf or hockey bag. I'm a board member with Dawg Nation and have been part of the organization for several years. I also have a successful mortgage company, and I'm proud to be the streaming sponsor for this year's Dawg Bowl. We help people gain complete control of their lives and become financially free by showing them ways their money can work for them so they can stop working so hard for their money. Our mortgage business is for people that understand that how you structure a mortgage has a significant impact on wealth accumulation. We focus on people who want to understand their options and make educated decisions. And our promise is that by engaging with us, you will gain a lifelong resource to help you accumulate wealth. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you click subscribe below and enjoy the game.
And a bit of technical difficulties there, but we're back. Welcome to the 11th annual Dog Bowl from the Edge Ice Arena. We are just underway with the Rat Bastards dressed in their gray jerseys, playing Tony's Ponies in their pink jerseys. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions, and the pass right through the slot as Craig Blumengold was looking for the game's first goal. And it's touched up by the pink. And here is the shot of the drive by O'Keefe, and O'Keefe puts Tony's Ponies up 1-0, and O'Keefe has words for the Rat Bastards as he skates by their bench. As O'Keefe picked up that puck on the right-hand side, and number 28, the big defenseman, makes it 1-0 as O'Keefe gets that goal, and that comes at about the 14-minute mark. I say that because this 15-minute clock in the first and second periods is a run clock. And here we are back. This is the third game of the evening for us. And the puck is tipped aside and picked back up in stride by Beatty. Beatty has it stripped off his stick, and the bouncing puck. And continuing to fight, Tony's Ponies try and control it, but Brewer has the puck for the Rat Bastards, and he's able to move it back out to center. Espinoza on the right-hand side, and the shot goes up, and Malaysia makes a great save, as that was kind of a cage save as the puck came up high on him. And picking the puck back up is Donald Glavin. Glavin moves it back over to the right-hand boards. Coming away with it was Beatty. Beatty with the puck as he tries a centering feed. This one is deflected. Sarubi holds the line, punches it back, and it drifts back through as Farley chases it down over onto the near side. He sends it back up to the point, but it was vacant, and Derek Cahill is able to get back as he rescues the puck and puts it right back in. Winding up, and a second shot is O'Keefe looking for his second goal of the game. And O'Keefe settles back into his defensive position as the Rat Bastards move it back out through center. On the back check, there was Cahill. And Cahill over on the far side moves the puck back up through center as it comes out. And holding it there was Brian Harvey. Harvey tumbles there. Harvey back up. And he gets back to his knees there as the puck is moved back over to the sideboards. Long pass as Lepper was looking for it. He picks it back up at the blue line of the Tony's Ponies. Puts it in. And O'Keefe moves it back behind the wall. It's chipped at. And chasing it down is Mike Koza. Koza, his centering feed, glances off of a Rat Bastard skate. And it's settled again by O'Keefe. O'Keefe holds it there. Looks for his D partner in the return feed. The puck is a bit too far. And coming away with it is Murison. Cody Murison, number 93. Puck is stolen there, and coming away with it, 78, Prokos. Prokos is stripped of it, and the puck back behind the cage is picked up by Glavin. Glavin tries to release it, but it's stolen by 78, Prokos. Prokos puts it over, and over on the far side, picking it up in a little nifty back pass by Lepper as he finds Keenan with the puck. And working Murison, that's Murison 93. Murison puts it back down low, swept up there. Murison holds the wall. It bounces off of a boot, and it comes back to center, but controlled again by Galvin. Galvin moves the puck over to Blumengold. Blumengold chops at it, puts it back in deep on Tony's Ponies, and with glancing over his shoulder was Cahill. The puck bounces back out to center. Chopped at, moved right back into Tony's Ponies end with Malaysia holding it there. Malaysia leaves it there. O'Keefe kicks it from his boot to his stick. Little toe drag there as he avoids the forechecking of number 7. We got to pick up number 7. As even though we check rosters, there's always one that seems to escape us. And it's number 7 thus far for the Rat Bastards. So we'll try and pick that up. If you're watching, send a text or let us know. Somebody here at the rink. Back to the live action. Puck is picked back up, sweeping, and a nice little pass as Ben Lepper was skating from right to left, and he sent it back over to the right-hand side. Puck is cleared back out, and here comes Tony's Ponies. Beatty working his way through, and he has it taken off of his stick. Stepping in is A.J. Knapp. Knapp puts it back down low. Nice defensive play by Galvin. Galvin comes away with it, and he resettles things back behind Harvey's cage. Bounces it off the near side half board, swept up by Holiday. Holiday sends it all the way down on Malaysia's cage. Icing is waved off, tucked back by Sarubi over to the far side. And again, no name, number 7 picks up the puck, centering feed right up through. Lepper's got it. Lepper takes a shot as it's a pad save, right pad save by Malaysia. Deflects over to the far side. AJ Knapp with the puck, staying on sides. And a backhand feed. Knapp looking for it, punch back out to the sideboards to safety by the Rat Bastards. Up and out as Humphrey has it. Humphrey sidesteps one, tumbles there, regains the skates, is able to put a shot on, goes wide, but chasing it back down is Farley. Farley with some good forechecking as he's held up against the boards by number 11, Sam Lepper. There's a couple of Leppers out there. Sam and Ben, brothers. Sam Lepper putting the pressure on. And we've got the game's first penalty, and this penalty is coming at the 8:33 mark. And it'll go for a cross-check. And the referee explaining things to Sam Lepper. Lepper will go to the box. And so with a 1-goal deficit, Tony's Ponies have their first power play of the game. And just at that, I'm joined here by Marty Richardson, Cap as they call him, of the Dawgs. Marty, we got a 1-goal game here in this first period in the game's first power play.
Yeah, it looks like a barn burner going. We've had nothing but close games over here, haven't we?
We really have, and the last game was closer than it seemed. We had an empty net goal there. So chasing the puck down, and we've got O'Keefe in front of us, number 28. He's got the game's first goal. It was that slap shot that he took, and O'Keefe has it stripped off his stick. And on the PK, a nice play is made by Brewer. Brewer winds his way through, tumbles there as Quintero with the puck. Quintero loses it, and it's handed off, and here comes Tony's Ponies. I love that name, don't you, Marty?
Yeah.
It's one of the all-time great, and you got to love the jerseys. The pink is so distinctive, right?
Yeah, they need Pink Whitney's to be their sponsor, it looks like.
They do.
Oh, look at this.
Here's with some speed, Ben Lepper coming in. Lepper comes in, holds, what a move as he fakes Malaysia out of his skates.
Wow. And we play against Malaysia, and I don't think I've ever done that to him.
I'll tell you what, I don't think I could do that to him.
I'm pretty sure I can't either, but that was a nice goal. Tied up now. And Tony's Ponies, story behind that is Tony Kaza, Mike Kaza is the captain of Tony's Ponies, and this team was made up last year after Tony was in a motorcycle accident and hit by a semi, and guess what? They decided to bench Tony as their goalie. How wrong is that, by the way? And Tony's going to be my goalie this weekend.
All right, there you go. What a great story. And Malaysia has his 40th birthday, and perhaps he needs a new pair of skates.
Yeah, I think so. See, that'll teach him for not using Tony in the goal.
That's exactly right. Back to the live action. Puck is swept over into the far side corner by Galvin as he sidesteps Sarubi's forecheck. His clearing pass is picked back off by Humphrey, the defenseman, and it's stolen by Lepper. Lepper again looking to make that move. He had a man over on the far side, but he couldn't get it to him as he lost his footing there. Humphreys moves it back over to the near side. AJ Knapp headmans the pass, but it's well defended by Murison. Murison holds off number 18 right and moves it back over to the left wing wall. Puck is held up by Sam Lepper. Lepper cross-ice feed. Murison picks it up. Nifty little play at center ice and sends it right back as he tucks it to Ben Lepper, but Lepper was offsides.
Yeah, you just mentioned Glavin there, right? So I was just talking to him before the game. He's I don't know what kind of hockey player is, but Donald has rolled 300 games.
Really?
How about
so
that
he's
for a little Cliff Clavin trivia.
Man, he is talented. 300
games, yeah.
Games. Good to know. Let's see if it comes in handy this evening. We're in the third game of our broadcast here this evening, and we've got a full slate tomorrow through the weekend with the Survivor game Saturday night, Marty.
Yeah, Saturday afternoon actually, but yeah, that's going to be kind of the crescendo of an amazing weekend.
Murison lost it there. Beatty had it, and over on the side of the cage, a twisting shot, and unable to come up with it was Christian Quintero. Puck comes back over to the near side where it's fed up by Tashman. Tashman out there with the distinctive ponytail and the feisty forecheck Murison with the puck winds up. Tashman over on the far side looks to chase it down. And a nice stick check from behind, but coming away with it is Daniel Beatty as he's able to move the puck back up to center. Tony's Ponies with a 2-on-2. Sweeping shot by Farley is deflected and never got through. Tony's Ponies trying to come up with the puck. Cross ice feed right in front as Beatty was looking for Prokos. Prokos couldn't come up with it. And the Rat Bastards have time and settle the puck here with 4:02 remaining in this first period. We have a tie game, 1-1. Quickly, Espinoza moves the puck back over to the far side. Puck is moved back over to Koza. Tony Koza tries it, pokes it free. Is he able to get it? We've got another 2-on-1 developing. Knapp with the puck, Wright has it tipped off his stick. Wright tries to send it back in. Murison tries to tangle with him, tried to pick his pocket, but is able to put back deep into the Rat Bastards' end. Chasing the puck down is number 7 is Koza. Koza puts it back down low, Wright with the puck. Wright hassled from behind. He avoids one, looks for relief over on the far side, swings it back over, right in front, and as it was touched up, Sarubi had an opportunity, but he couldn't control. Here we go, Sam Lepper, left-hand side. Lepper looking, and he takes the shot. It was a flyer. He had Craig Blumengold, the captain, over on the far side. Blumengold with that white helmet trailing back behind Lepper again. Cross ice feed. Here's the shot. And Ben Lepper, the brothers, looking to team up. And that shot is denied by Malaysia, keeping it a 1-1 game.
That's the Malaysia that we know.
That's right. And you know, it's his 40th birthday here, and he wants somebody to sing happy birthday to him. So, Marty, I'm so glad you joined us.
Yeah.
Because there's only 2 of us.
Yeah, exactly. And well, Shazi could jump in, I'm pretty sure.
Shazi could. I mean, we're talking about Mike Shaw. Talk about this Shaw Hockey Productions.
Goodness. This is top-notch stuff. Shaw Hockey Productions they kind of debuted last year at the Dawg Bowl, not just for the Dawg Bowl, but for all intents and purposes. That was their first big event.
It was.
Since then, boy, they're all over the hockey scene here in Colorado.
There they go. They are the best. And Suzanne and Mike Shaw chiseling away over on the far side, trying to hold his ground and sprawled out. We haven't had a fight yet in the Dawg Bowl yet, Marty. At least on the East Rink we haven't.
No, we haven't, and I don't think we have on the other side either. And that was some good sportsmanship, because had that been a Stanley Cup playoff game, that would be a Donnybrook right there.
That's right. Holding his ground was Malaysia, Mark Malaysia over on the far side. And the puck is chipped up to the right-hand half boards, but held in nicely there by Lepper. And Lepper continues on the forecheck. Bouncing puck comes back to center as Lepper's got it, and quickly turning Sam Lepper with the shot. Fought off by Malaysia. And it goes off the blocker and up and into the netting with 1:26 and counting in this first period. The Rat Bastards putting on some good pressure on Tony's Ponies here late in this first period. And you see the difference between a bronze and a copper game, and the speed and the puck handling of these guys has been impressive thus far, Marty.
Yeah, these teams are pretty good. I mean, I made the mistake of playing in this division last year. So I dropped myself down to the copper.
So where are you playing?
Yeah, I went down to the tin division this year.
Well, it's some good action. Here we go, picking it back up as Malaysia made another save and another shot, and goal score. This time Brewer gets it. Number 5, Jared Brewer picks up that bouncing puck, and he made no doubt about it. 2-1 here at the tail end of the first.
Yeah, that was a crazy play. That was shot over the goal. Some lively boards there. That came off the glass, and I don't know if you noticed that, came right back over the top of the goal, back in front of the goal. And they were there to clean up the mess. That was a nice goal.
A late period goal, and those are always tough to take. So Tony's Ponies find themselves in a 1-goal deficit here with 12 seconds remaining in this first period. O'Keefe sends it back up high, and with 6 seconds remaining, Cahill brings it in as Quintero sends it over to the far side. The shot goes wide. And wincing over on the far side, I think that was Cahill. Was that number 21?
Yeah.
Who took that shot, Derek Cahill.
Yeah, Derek Cahill's a Dawg Nation recipient. And
excuse me, that was A.J. Knapp, number 19.
That was A.J. Knapp, okay, yeah.
So.
Yeah, Derek's a recipient. Shane O'Keefe is a recipient. Jeff Mike Cause's brother is a recipient. We've had one after the other in this. Pretty neat to see all these guys come back after injuries or illness or whatever issue they might have had, and back in supporting others.
And, that's all about the giving aspect of it. Marty, you know so many of these players and how they've been touched by Dawg Nation. And it is just incredible to see when you walk into those locker rooms and, you just see a bunch of hockey players.
Yeah. But
there's a story behind every one of them and why they're here. So.
Yeah, one of the guys over here, we haven't said much about the Rat Bastards, but Craig Blumengold is the captain of the Rat Bastards, and he's just he's a tremendous human being. You see him refereeing games. He volunteers for a whole bunch of games this weekend in this tournament, but he also is very active in the disabled community where he works not only with blind hockey players, but he was down on the ice with me working with the sled players earlier today. And it's really wonderful to see people like that throughout our community, and they're just a tremendous asset to the hockey community.
And, of course, Craig is the captain of this Rat Bastards team, and he's a coach at Arapahoe.
Yes.
So it's he's always
a lot of giving back. A lot of giving back.
Terrific. Here we go, back to live action. O'Keefe with the puck down the left-hand wing, takes the shot. This one is deflected back behind it. He continues to pursue, picks up the puck, but it's stripped off his stick, and Espinoza has it. Espinoza moves it back up ice, but Lepper is stripped of it, and Lepper chases it back down with the head up and looking for an outlet, and he finds one over on the far side, but it sails by everybody. Icing is the call.
Yeah, that Lepper kids are good players. I'm watching this, and I'm sure glad I didn't sign up for Bonds this year.
I'll tell you, they've got some speed, and, it's they're starting and stopping. It's like, Marty, I've seen you play, and once you get going, you got some speed. It's that starting and stopping that these kids have.
Oh, my goodness, yeah.
And
the goal that Lepper had that's a beautiful goal.
Terrific. So here we go. Off the faceoff, Farley will take this one. Wins it back to O'Keefe on his backhand. The pad save is made. O'Keefe twisting shot. This one goes wide on the far side, and holding him off is Ben Lepper. Ben Lepper with Farley pressuring him. Looks as he sends it over to Murinson. Murinson cross ice feed over to the near side, and it's tipped there nicely by the Tony's Ponies, and they're able to send it back out to center. Ben Lepper moves it back over to the far side, calls for it back, and he receives it. Lepper on the right-hand side. He's got a man on the near side, and he takes the shot, and he scores from distance, as that seemed to have surprised Malaysia.
Yeah, Mark didn't quite look like he was set on that one. I was thinking, probably was thinking there was a pass coming and let go of that pretty high slot there. You don't usually see those go by, Mark.
So Ben Lepper gets his second goal of the game. And he makes it 3-1 here early in this second period at the 13:06 mark and counting. Thereabouts, Marty. It's good enough for it's good enough for us. That's close enough.
As a CPA, it's hard for me not to be precise, but it's hard to be precise when the clock's rolling.
That's right. Here comes Tony's Ponies, trailing by one. It's Humphrey with the puck. Humphrey's shot is deflected up into the netting off of Galvin's stick. And so we'll do it again inside of the Rat Bastards end as Tony's Ponies trailing by a couple, and they had some good speed. They got the game's first goal, but the Rat Bastards have come back here strong. Chasing the puck back, and with a good forecheck is Tashman, Carly Tashman, forcing the play. Murinson with the puck, a little back pass. Tashman looks for it, picked back up by Lepper. Lepper back down to Tashman. Tashman, cross-ice feed, but it's picked off nicely by Robert Wright. Wright chases it over to the far side, fights off the forecheck, chipped off, and Humphrey has it. The big defenseman curls away from some pressure and feathers it back up as he's able to get it back up to center. Sam Lepper coming away with it, and some speed on the forecheck as he weaves his way through a couple of players in center ice. As Lepper takes the shot, and Sam's shot goes up and high. Puck is cleared by Tony's Ponies, out of danger. Good forecheck by Tony's Ponies as they feel the pressure here in this second period to get a goal here quickly. And And stepping in to pick up the puck is Humphrey. Humphrey tries to feed it over, but a nice play as it was tipped aside there by Galvin, the defenseman. Puck comes back out to center. Fanning on it, and coming away with it is Robert Wright. Wright winds up, takes the shot, but Brian Harvey makes the save. So Harvey keeps it. A 2-goal deficit for Tony's Ponies.
Now you'll notice the helmet on Brian Harvey. That's a dog-colored helmet there, and that's for good reason. That is a 10-year run as a Dawgs goalie between the pipes there, Brian Harvey.
So describe that helmet. It's got red, white for our viewers, red, white, and blue.
No, that's black, actually.
It's
Those
black.
are the dog colors.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, he bought that helmet back when he played with me.
Puck comes back over to the near side, a little give and go, and weaving his way through center, trying to pick up the puck with his glove there was number 4, Espinoza. And Tony's Ponies tries to work it out. Espinoza loses the puck, but streaking in was Lepper. Ben Lepper with the puck. Avoids one, reverses back over on the far side as he looks for his brother Sam over on the near side. It goes past him. And coming away with it is Shane O'Keefe. O'Keefe with a head of steam comes back up through center, loses the handle there, chopped at and put back in by Mike Causa. Again, O'Keefe with it, but he couldn't get the handle on it, and here comes Lepper. Sam Lepper with the puck on the near side with a man behind him, avoids one. Lepper takes the shot, and it's a riser up over Malaysia's cage. Chasing the puck down over on the near side is McGorry. Matt McGorry, he was the missing number 7 that we have, so whoever sent that up, we appreciate that. Here's the shot from the far side, never got through. Picking it back up is Ben Lepper. Lepper runs into some traffic, and the puck is taken off his stick by A.J. Knapp. Knapp will resettle things for Tony's Ponies, and a bank pass is angled off the mid-ice boards. Centering feed goes through everybody a bit behind. Coming away with it is 21, Derek Cahill. Cahill holds his man off, but tumbles there as he stick checked from behind. As the whistles stay in the pocket, play continues. Farley with the puck. Farley takes a shot. This goes wide. Touch there by Harvey. Farley back with the puck, back behind, watching. Sends it right up through center, but it ricochets over to the near side half boards. Held in by O'Keefe and put down the wall. Held up there by Lepper. Lepper reversing out of pressure, moves it back up, and his pass is deflected. Almost in stride, and trying to come up with it is Brewer. Brewer's got it back behind Malaysia's cage. Brewer, cross-ice feed right in front, but it was on the backhand, and it couldn't be controlled by Mickey Keenan. Right in back behind, puck is moved back over, and it's saved and kept alive by Donald Gavin. Gavin, the active defenseman, moves the puck back down low, puck back up low to high, held up there by Ben Lepper. Lepper makes a nifty little move, but one too many, and it's cleared out by Quintero. Rat Bastards with 8:18 remaining. And picking up the puck in stride is Tashman. Tashman up alongside the circle, and the pass is deflected and back out to center. Out comes Quintero. Quintero muscles his way in, gets a shot. Fanning on the second opportunity. Looking for it is Farley. Shot goal! And Tony's Ponies draws to within 1 off of Farley's goal, and he just kept up with that.
Yeah,
Marty?
he did. I think there was 3 shots. Started with the semi-breakaway, then Harvey stopped that one. 2 more shots, and finally, after Harvey was kind of flailing there, he was able to top shelf that Farley. That was a nice play.
And so I want to keep saying like the pink ponies, but it's Tony's Ponies.
Yeah.
It almost makes you stop once in a while. Those distinctive uniforms, they're my favorite thus far. And Marty, I don't like to say that about the fact that we just had 2 Dawgs teams out here, but these pink uniforms are something special.
Yeah, we just got a penalty there. It's a no-check tournament here, and we just saw a really nice check, but it's a no-check tournament. So he's going to get sent to the box there.
Well, this is the first penalty of the game, and it's going to go by Sarubi. So Brian Sarubi goes. And so the first power play goes to the Rat Bastards.
Yeah, and a little side note here, our auction just opened tonight, and I just hit a little refresh on there. The bids are already up over $7,000 How about that?
That is terrific. You've got some great items, too. We'll get to them in just a moment here. Let's get you back to the live action as Tashman was trying to get back on sides as the puck entered the zone a bit too early. And so out there is Espinoza. Espinoza has Tashman on one side, and over on the near side looking to sneak in is Sam Lepper. Lepper is all alone over here. Let's see if they can find him. And Murison brings it back in. Murison, the left-hand shot, goal, scores, stick side low. Murison buries it, and Malaysia gives up a power play goal here with 5:49 remaining in this second period.
Yeah, that was another little bit of a sneaky one. Came into the zone there. Shot from a ways out, but Mark was kind of off that near post a little bit. It was a hard wrister, but I think Mark might have wanted that one back.
That had some velocity on it. Murison has been the best player out there for this Rat Bastards team. And so the penalty by Brian Sarubi proves costly, and the 2-goal lead is reestablished by the Rat Bastards. Picking up the live action, that's right back down below. He's stripped of the puck. Puck has moved up along the wall on the near side. Chopped at and held on there by Harvey as he gains the whistle. As Tony's Ponies trailing by 2 here late in this second period. They've got plenty of time, and they've had some good pressure. They need to continue and get shots in on Harvey as they trail by a couple. Thinking about a shot, here's a chop shot there as number 7 Mike Kaza stepped in from his D position.
Yeah, this next goal is a really big one, Manny. If Tony's Ponies can cut into that lead back to 1 before the end of the period, it's going to be a really barn burner third.
Rat Bastards win a key face-off and are able to move it out to center. Derek Cahill reads the play as he tumbles. He loses the puck there, and we've got another penalty. And now the Rat Bastards are going to go back into the box. Tony's Ponies will get their first power play of the game. And so going into the box is Matt Humphrey. Number 4 is Brandon Espinoza. Espinoza goes for a tripping call, and this comes at the 3:49 mark, 3:50 mark, and moving. Although the clock is moving, the power play time has not been put up. It will go up just as soon as the puck drops, and there it is. So with 3:37 remaining, and right on the doorstep there was Beatty. Daniel Beatty was looking for it. Puck has moved back up to the left-hand point. Chop shot from there goes wide. O'Keefe looks to track it down. Now he picks it back up, and O'Keefe works it off through some traffic, squares up. Here's the shot, and that goes high on the stick side there of Harvey. Over on the far side, Rat Bastards are able to get a handle on it, and they send it the length of the ice to Malaysia. Derek Cahill, as he's pressured there by McGorry. Puck comes over to the near side, and trying to work it out there was Beatty. Beatty with a man on his backside, works it back in, leaves it there for O'Keefe. O'Keefe tries to make a little play as Holiday thought he had an opportunity stealing it from O'Keefe. O'Keefe resecures it, comes in over on the far side, feathers a pass right in front as Beatty was there, but he couldn't get his stick on it. And with 57 seconds remaining in the power play, here comes Lepper on a shorthanded opportunity. It's taken away and sent back up through center, but settled nicely by Galvin. Galvin, the defenseman, rags some time off as he sends it back over to Lepper in front of the Rat Bastards. Bench takes him, makes a move, bouncing puck right on the doorstep, but can't come away with it. Was Galvin. Galvin had a great shorthanded opportunity, Marty.
Yeah, he did. They're still holding that puck pretty well, shorthanded. They're getting a lot of chances.
Lepper's centering feed is stolen. Puck is moved over to the far side, and it's a foot race for it, but the Rat Bastards are able to get to it. Send it the length of the ice with 16 seconds remaining in the power play and trailing by 2. A giveaway here. Here comes Brewer, but Brewer is disrupted by Prokos. Prokos got enough of him, and continuing to work shorthanded, the Rat Bastards put more pressure on than Tony's Ponies are putting on their own power play. Power play expires. 1:33 remaining in the second period, trailing by 2. Tony's Ponies needs a couple of goals. Here's a shot that glances off the iron as Jared Brewer was looking for his first goal of the game. He had that golden opportunity earlier. He found himself all alone in front of Malaysia. Brewer again with the puck over on the far side, has it tipped back behind. A backhand feed on the side of the cage is held up by Malaysia for the whistle.
Yeah, I'm just looking at a little update on the NHL side. The Islanders tied the series up tonight. And, yeah, pretty exciting deal because one of the guys that plays the Dawg Bowl over and over and over again, Scotty Mayfield, tied the game in the third period for the Islanders, and they won it in overtime. How about that?
That's exciting. Mayfield, he was out here last year, wasn't he?
He was not last year, but
was it the year before?
Yeah, the year before. He was in the bubble last year.
Okay. And with 32 seconds remaining in this second period, Tony's Ponies looking for a goal here late. Puck is held up there by Cerubi. Cerubi puts it back down below the line. Right, battling with his man, is taken off the puck. And Ben Lepper, with some speed, works his way past a couple of stick checks, brings it in as he's watched by Humphrey. Lepper brings it in and tries to tuck it in on the short side. Puck is kicked to the stick, and Cerubi, winding around his own cage, sends it back over to Humphrey just as the buzzer is about to go. A shot and deflected by Malaysia up into the netting. After 2, Rat Bastards lead 4-2 over Tony's Ponies. Marty, your thoughts on this game thus far and the tournament?
Yeah, the games have been really close. I'm loving looking at every score and seeing 2-1 and 4-2 and 3-2, and we're seeing it game after game after game. And you hate to see the 7-8-0 games in tournaments because it causes frustration. It's really not all that fun, but it's tricky. It's tricky to get the teams in the right divisions because you really don't know.
Well, and they're coming from different leagues, and different leagues have different levels. Mm-hmm. And one level may match up, you think, with one. And you know, some teams, they got a couple of ringers, they got a couple of young guys that can really fly out there, and they can make a difference.
For sure, yeah. You get those young kids. We saw that in one of the games earlier today when Mainline West had a couple of kids on it that really kind of dominated the game. And
they did, and they just kind of turned it on. But you know what I noticed in that game and this game, you watch Murison. Murison is obviously one of the better players out here, and you know, he sort of holds up a little bit. You know, he gives it, but then he tries to draw him in and give a pass because he knows he's probably a little bit overmatched with most of the guys here. And so he sort of has that presence of mind. We saw that earlier today as well.
Yeah, no, I like to see that. Well, I'm going to have to run down because I'm going to do my last 2 locker rooms of the evening. So great job so far, Manny. I think when I finally get these locker rooms done, we're going to be able to do a whole game together.
Absolutely, but glad to have you. You added some terrific color and some stories to this. So thank you for stopping by.
All righty.
And here we stand at the start of this third period. We've got 12 minutes up on the board. We're going to have a stop clock here in this third period. So the Tony's Ponies have plenty of time to come back. And we're just about set to go here. These games really do move quickly here. And obviously with no ice make, the games progress a little bit. We do a lot of youth hockey at the Tier 1 level and at the high school level. And in those games, you typically get 1 to perhaps sometimes 2 ice makes. And in this case, we can get a game in within an hour here. So the faceoff will come over to Brian Harvey's right-hand side. And setting in to take this faceoff is number 78, Cam Prokos. Prokos wins it back cleanly, back over to the line. Here's the shot, and it goes wide there as Derek Cahill was looking for it. And coming away with the puck and striding out back through center is Ben Lepper. Lepper with a man on him, and Lepper brings it in, tries to make that move. He drew a penalty, and it's touched up by Prokos, but the penalty was called. as Lepper draws a penalty, and the Rat Bastards will get their second power play of the game. They scored on their first one on Murison's shot on the short side, stick side of Malaysia. So this power play comes, and taking the penalty was Derek Cahill. So Cahill goes to the box, and with 11:20 remaining in this third period, the Rat Bastards have a man advantage for 2 minutes. Malaysia settles in. He's got the left-handed glove there. Face off to his right. He's ready. Puck is down. And puck moved back up over Lepper's shot. And Ben Lepper's shot goes off of a shin pad and back out to center. Lepper tries to secure it, but coming away with it is Prokos. Prokos with a sharp angle shot, and Brian Harvey makes it look routine as he's got the puck in his glove and hands it back there. So the Tony's Ponies gain an offensive zone shorthanded faceoff. They win the faceoff, but the puck has moved back out. Sarubi had moved out of the zone, and Humphrey has it. Humphrey with a little back pass finds O'Keefe. O'Keefe circling, pressured there by Tashman, and O'Keefe winds his way through, and he makes it all the way down below the line, and a quick shot from just about nowhere. But Brian Harvey kind of surprised him, and he picks up the puck and holds it there with 10:42 remaining in this contest. And Tony's Ponies with another offensive zone faceoff on this shorthanded period here. Beatty off the faceoff, and it wins it back over to the far side, but waiting for it was Lepper. Lepper moves it over the near side, and the centering feed is read and controlled by Farley. Farley, 1-on-3, winds his way through and avoids several. Farley running out of real estate up along the blue line, pokes it back in deep. And with 1:01 remaining in the power play, the Rat Bastards will settle things. Over on the far side, it's Lepper with it. Ben Lepper. Ben Lepper rewinds over on the far side, takes a sharp angle shot, and swept aside by Sarubi. Puck comes over to the near side. And again, Lepper with the puck back up high. Ben Lepper, number 12, who's got a couple of goals, and the shot over on the far side, and it's saved by Malaysia. As Craig Blumengold was in there looking for a rebound. So Blumengold will take this face-off. In the left-hand dot, he's a left-handed stick. Puck is won, but it's right on target there. I was saying it was won by number 15, Daniel Beatty, but perhaps Craig Blumengold had won it forward there. We'll do it again. Let's see what the strategy is. And again, this time Beatty wins it back, but to a defenseman. And the puck is cleared out with 25 seconds remaining in the power play. Donald Galvin holds it back up behind Brian Harvey's cage, moves it back, but it ricochets off of a Rat Bastard. Touch play there by Blumengold, picked back up by Sam Lepper. Lepper works his way in and almost surprises Malaysia. But Malaysia makes the save, and over on the far side, puck is held in at the wall by Galvin, but puck is moved back up high, and a long stretch pass coming in. Galvin gets back and makes a heck of a defensive play on Daniel Beatty. And I've got Marty Richardson right back on as Lepper comes in, fakes the shot, and takes a shot as he uses the defenseman as a screen. That was Koza. Meanwhile, puck comes back over to the far side and is picked back up by Knapp. Knapp, headman play, back up to Cahill. Derek Cahill all alone, and a big save by Harvey. Harvey makes the save of the game, and he keeps it a 2-goal lead. No, Cahill scored. Let's look at the replay. Cahill comes in, takes the shot, and I did not even see the rebound. But the rebound is put back in over on the far side, and we have a 1-goal game with 8:54 remaining. And so we're back on. We've got a 4-3 game.
That was a beautiful rebound goal, wasn't it?
And it was a huge rebound goal. I missed the goal. I saw Cahill's shot. It deflected.
Yeah, it was a pad save,
was,
and it just came over to the other side, and Harvey was still on that his right post, and just really gaping net. That was an easy finish.
Prokos puts it in, so Prokos gets his first goal of the game. And with under 9 minutes remaining, we have a 1-goal game, Marty.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good one.
O'Keefe, a little backhanded flip there, but it's read nicely once again by Ben Lepper. Lepper awaiting O'Keefe with the puck, and another backhand feed, and this time he finds Prokos again. Prokos looking for his second in a row, but a big save is made by Harvey. And advancing over on the left-hand side, here's the drive. Waving at it was Malaysia, and it goes up and into the netting and out of play.
Yeah, the rest of this game, it's Mark's going to have a little bit of pressure on him, but we've seen him play really, really well in the past, and because you're going to see, I would imagine, Tony's Ponies kind of pushing up the ice a little bit here, Manny.
They're going to activate. Their defensemen have been in the entire game. They've been in that offensive zone. O'Keefe gets that first goal, and you can see him. He's actually lined up there as a wing right now. So O'Keefe, number 28, keep an eye on him as Koza retrieves the puck and sends it back over to Derek Cahill. Cahill working out of the corner, sends it back over, corner to corner, bodies tumble. No whistle there. Puck is picked back up, and chasing it back down is Sam Lepper. Lepper curling away from pressure, banks it off the boards to himself, and picks up the puck and advances it back over to the left-hand side. Espinoza being guarded closely by Knapp. His centering feed comes away. O'Keefe with the puck, curling, delivers a pass, but it gets past, and Tashman with the puck. Tashman banks it off the boards. O'Keefe controls. O'Keefe is his shot from the half boards, and it goes right on target as Harvey made that save. Rap Bastards looking to break it out. Puck glances off of Ben Lepper's stick. Picked back up, and a fanning on it. Stepping all the way out was Malaysia. Malaysia had to come out of his cage. Lepper's got it. Here's the shot, and Malaysia makes another stick save off of Sam Lepper's shot. Sam Lepper picked up that loose puck and brought it right back in as he had a good look at Malaysia's cage, and so the face-off stays inside of Tony's Ponies' end with 7 minutes straight up on the clock and a 1-goal deficit. Off the face-off, Espinoza got a shot on goal. Puck over on the far side is worked back out to center past Lepper. O'Keefe gives chase. With under 7 minutes remaining, O'Keefe makes a twisting pass right in front, but it's read nicely by Galvin. And how many times have we said that this evening? Espinoza with the puck, and a man in the middle, but a slide-in defensive play is made. And that was a heck of a play because the man over on the far side, Murison, was all alone. That play was made by Sarubi, the defenseman, having some trouble there as Tashman comes up with the puck, keeps the puck alive, and the pass looking for Murison goes off of his butte. Murison tucks it back over to the near side corner, and O'Keefe with 6:18 remaining on the clock sends the puck over to the far side. It bounces up and out of play into Tony's Ponies bench. 6:12 remaining in this third period. Third and final game of the evening for us here at the 11th annual Dawg Bowl. This has become quite a tradition in the hockey community. So with 6:10 remaining, O'Keefe puts a soft backhander back behind, held there by Lepper. Lepper tries to move it over to the far side. It ricocheted momentarily. And a little bank pass to himself, and Galvin comes away with the puck and uses the boards wisely as he finds Lepper up ahead of him. Lepper drop pass there for Holiday. Puck is moved back out to center, and here we have a break. Stepping in is Wright. Wright is able to get to it. He's got O'Keefe behind him. Wright twisting pass right in front. And it misses everyone, and the puck is cleared back out, but an icing call, and Tony's Ponies has an offensive zone faceoff. With 5:35 remaining in this third period, what do you look for here, Marty?
Yeah, I think Shane is deceiving out there. Shane's got really, really good hands, Shane O'Keefe, and scored earlier in the game, and he's got a little pedigree, not really bloodlines, but his father-in-law is none other than Doug Smale.
And that is a great, and he was a recipient, I believe,
at
the golf tournament.
Yeah.
Shane O'Keefe again with the puck. He goes north to south there, takes a shot, and this one ricochets into the slot area.
Almost on cue.
Almost on cue. McGorry moves the puck out, and Derek Cahill looks for it. Cahill with a little bit of pressure from Holiday, holds it there, angles the pass off the mid-ice boards. Puck comes back over to the near side, and Prokos, who had that goal to draw Tony's Ponies to within one, has to jump back on sides with 4:51 remaining in this third period. Here comes Lepper. Over on the far side, Ben Lepper's shot is deflected high and out of play, above the netting there.
Yeah, you've noticed in the third period it's not run time, so don't have to be quite as frantic here when you get a misplayed puck there. The clock's going to stop and kind of regroup and get ready. They got 4:40 left here to try and tie this thing up.
Malaysia readies, and here's the long pass as it's on the mark as A.J. Knapp has the puck. 1-on-2, he waits for some support, and the shot goes high as it's deflected over on the far side. Sam Lepper again with the puck, settles things. Lepper looks, and he has a man all the way up front. It's Holiday, but it goes right on goal, and Malaysia holds there and draws a whistle there as with 4:20 remaining in this third period and a one-goal game, Tony's Ponies set up for the face-off, a defensive zone face-off. Blumengold will take it for the Rat Bastards.
Oh, look at that.
Right on. And again, Malaysia, that's the second time he's had to be aware off that face-off.
Yeah.
Puck goes past Knapp and rolls all the way down to the Rat Bastards end. Held up there by Sam Lepper. Lepper harassed by Knapp. Moves the puck over to Blumengold. Blumengold centering feed off of Cahill's boot. Ricochets, picked back up, centering right through, and the loose puck. Opportunistically, Sam Lepper has it. Lepper cross ice, he's got Brewer. Lepper holding there, fans on it, and the puck is moved back out to center with 3:44 remaining.
Yeah, that shot on the faceoff, you don't see that very often. Blumengold, who's a referee and drops a lot of pucks, he might have had a little tip on that one.
Blumengold is wise beyond his years, isn't he? Puck bouncing all the way back down to Harvey's end, and with 3:24 remaining and trailing by a goal, Tony's Ponies goes for a long line change. Here comes Brewer on the right-hand side. Brewer on his off wing, a little drop pass read by Humphrey. Humphrey comes away with it, thinks about the pass. He's got a man trailing him. That was Espinoza. Back over to the far side, and the shot just goes wide as it was deflected nicely by Harvey. Puck comes all the way back over. Drop pass there by Espinoza. Espinoza's shot bouncing, and the loose puck is shuffled aside and tucked back over to Cerubi. Cerubi moves it up the left wing wall. Back up to center ice. Here comes O'Keefe. O'Keefe with Prokos. Shot, goal! Tie game! With his second goal of the game, Prokos gets it.
But it was who fed it to him?
O'Keefe.
Yeah, see, I was thinking that we were going to see O'Keefe have something to say in this game, and sure enough, right?
O'Keefe gives Feathers a nice soft pass over, and there you see those soft hands that O'Keefe has, and so it pays to put O'Keefe up on the up as a forward here. So with 2:38 remaining in this third period, we have a tie game. And the Rat Bastards back behind. They'll settle things with some patience. Sam Lepper moves it back over to the left-hand side to Ben. Ben works his way into Tony's Ponies end, and Malaysia elects to cover as he bobbled that rebound.
Yeah.
But he recovers nicely and holds on for a whistle.
Yeah, Malaysia's been strong in this third period as well.
He sure has. He's faced a couple of good shots here, and he's given his team a chance to get back in this, and they've done just that. And off the face-off, puck has moved back over, and Prokos again with it. Feathers one back over, and with a jump, here comes Knapp. Knapp with Lepper on him, and Ben Lepper makes a heck of a play and takes the puck away from Knapp. Lepper with a long pass looking for his brother, and the pass goes beyond the reach of Sam Lepper. And so a defensive zone faceoff for the Rat Bastards with just over 2 minutes remaining in this third period.
Yeah, the Lepers were chatting about that one afterwards, and they looked like they were pretty cordial. If that would pass, that was my brother, he'd be hearing it from me.
Here we go, off the face-off. Robert Wright will take the face-off, but it's controlled again by Lepper. Lepper moves it over to Murison. Murison gives it away. Knapp with the puck right in front. Twisting backhand shot is deflected. Wright was able to get much on it, but he pokes it free. Prokos there, Wright with it. Man in the middle, it's Knapp. Knapp calling for it as the cross-ice feed finds the stick there of Humphrey. Humphrey, the defenseman, tries to work past Murison, and Murison slides it over to the far side, protecting it and holding the line over on the far side. As Tony's Ponies keeps the pressure on with 1:28 remaining. Tony's Ponies looking to take their first lead. O'Keefe right in front, chop shot. Harvey comes up big, and here we have a breakaway. Murison with the game on his stick. Murison fumbles it there as getting back was Sarubi, the defenseman. Puck comes back over to Humphrey. Humphrey with a backhander, back up high. O'Keefe waiting for it. Here's the a shot from the far side. It goes through the goal crease as Brian Harvey is sprawling. Murison with the puck again, a 2-on-1. Takes one shot, picks up his own rebound. His second shot goes wide. O'Keefe waits for the puck. Puck catches up to him. He's got a man over on the far side. O'Keefe trying to work his way past. Lepper puts it right in front, but it was a bit behind Beattie. Here we go, 40 seconds remaining. Lepper with the puck over on the far side. Ben Lepper's got Sam in the middle, but the pass is deflected off of a stick. Murison with it, delivers it back over. Lepper with the slot shot, goal! Scored! Lepper gets the goal, and Ben Lepper with the hat trick.
Wow, that was some action right there, wasn't it? We had 2-on-1s, we had breakaways, we had near misses, we had 2-on-1s where they should have passed and didn't. And we see Lepper. That was a nice top shelf. You can't blame Malaysia on that one.
No, you can't. With 28 seconds remaining, Malaysia on his birthday remains in the cage there. Here we go. Let's watch Malaysia. He goes to the bench, and so the extra attacker is coming on for Tony's Ponies with 16 seconds remaining. A battle over moves back over to the far side. O'Keefe comes away with it. O'Keefe with a sharp angle shot. Looks to pick up his own rebound. Can't do so. Beattie with it. 5 seconds remaining. Controlled there by the Rat Bastards off the boards. Here comes O'Keefe. The drive, and it hits a shin pad as the buzzer sounds. Brian Harvey gets the win, and the Rat Bastards with a 3-goal tally from Ben Lepper win 5-4.
Well, we had a lot of good games tonight. That might have been the best one.
That was terrific. You don't have many games with a tie game with 2:40 remaining, and Ben Lepper's hat trick makes it 5-4. That
was really something, and we're just about wrapping the night up here, and I don't know, Shazi, should we do a little recap at the sports desk? All righty, Manny, you up for doing that? We'll shift.
That would be terrific.
Yeah, let's take these off and we'll move on over to the Sports Center sports desk.
That would be great. We'll see you all there. Final score: Rat Bastards 5, Tony's Ponies 4, and we'll be right back in just a moment.
Thank you for watching. I'm Todd Gerke, the official mortgage company sponsor of Dawg Nation in partnership with Shaw Hockey Productions. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dawg Bowl. We'll see you at the next face-off.
All righty, we're on it, I think.
Terrific. What a first day.
Yeah.
What a first day to kick off the 11th annual Dawg Nation hockey tournament.
Yeah, 6 games. That's pretty light considering we're going to do 100. But I guess we're 5% or so, right? 6%?
That's right. And over almost half of those games are going to be broadcast on Shaw Hockey
Yeah,
Productions
imagine
here.
that. Yeah, those guys. We mentioned them a little bit tonight, but Michael and Suzanne, they've really kind of taken Dawg Nation to an entire another level, haven't they, with this?
Well, they've been able to reach so many more people. I know last year we were talking about Jan Heda, and Jan Heda, his family back in the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Never thought that they would be able to see him play again, and here it's Dawg Nation hockey tournament that brings Jan Heda back into their living room.
Yeah, and he's going to be playing again this year for the Top Dogs, and we got one of the Top Dog jerseys right here. I don't know if the camera can see that, but that's Milan's not going to be playing this weekend, but we made him a jersey because that's what good guys we are.
That's exactly right. It's all about giving back, and very few have given back more than Milan Hajduk with his time and energy and his obvious influence as well.
Yeah, so we saw a lot of really good games tonight and tight, which is exactly what we were hoping for, which is terrific. In addition, we got other stuff going on this weekend. As I mentioned to you during that broadcast, kind of whispered it to you, but our auction, it's really hasn't even kicked off yet. We haven't even set anything up yet. We're over $7,000 already.
It's terrific. You know, the auction items, Marty, you've done a great job. You and the whole Dawg Nation Hockey Foundation staff has done a great job to bring in some great items. Tell us about a couple of those.
Well, one of them we're wearing right here. This is from you. So this is the Leinenkugel jersey. This is pretty nice. I might be bidding on this myself.
I'll tell you what, Marty, what we have found is that, of course, in beer hockey, in beer league, people, a lot of players are more loyal to their beer than they are their team.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
the Leinenkugel has always been a fan favorite. I think last year we had a Coors. We might have had a Coors jersey. No, it was a Bud. It was a Bud jersey.
Bud
I
jersey.
believe.
That's what me and Jan wore. We were on the Bud team last year.
That's
And
right.
So yeah, and we got another item here. This came from the Colorado Eagles. This is Sampo Ranta, the new Abs player. He played just a few games with the Eagles and then got called up, played some NHL playoffs, looking for big things in the future. But he was part of the Eagles Hockey Fights Cancer Night, and that's his jersey and his signature there from the Eagles. And this isn't an auction item. This is a big deal. A few years ago, Carly Skolberstad was a young girl that died of, she had a heart ailment and passed away, and her dad, Leif, plays in this tournament every year, and Ladybugs was what that little girl liked. She was only 2 years old. Leif played over here tonight, and he gave me these stickers, and I'm going to put one of those on my helmet tonight, and Carly's gone but not forgotten.
That's absolutely right. And what a touching moment. We were talking about it earlier. All the players that have been touched by Dawg Nation, and they come out here and they support it and talk a little bit about that, Marty. It's been 11 years. $2.4 million has been raised. And how many families have been helped by that?
Yeah, I think we're right around 250 families now and counting, because there's going to be 4 more this weekend.
Right. You have 4 presentations this weekend, and we'll hold off on those, obviously. But you'll be posting about those as those take place.
Yeah.
And those are always really special for this tournament.
Right.
Because hopefully there's a lot of people that are here that they get to witness those Czech presentations.
Yeah, it's important to see that because they realize why they're playing this tournament. I mean, of course, everybody wants to score a goal and win a game, and obviously we're in front of us. We can see all the camaraderie that's happening right here, but it's a bigger theme at this tournament, and it's really to help families in need.
It is. And, before every game, Marty, you and Mike Freeman do something special. Talk about your commitment and what that means before every game for every team.
Yeah, that's at the beginning of the tournament, every team gets a visit from myself or Mike, mostly me tonight, because Mike played tonight, so it took him out of a few of the locker room visits. But we get to tell them what the weekend's about. We get to tell them a little bit about how Dawg Nation started. We get to tell them why they're here, and we saw a lot of sportsmanship. I think that comes from that out on the ice tonight.
It does, and it's some of those are tough things to hear in the locker room, and and the guys always appreciate it. The guys and ladies in the locker room, they appreciate hearing those stories. Many times they've been part of it. And when they hear another story, it just tugs at the heartstrings, and they dig a little bit deeper. And perhaps if you're watching this and you want to donate, or Marty, you can also bid on the items. I mean, maybe you can tell us a little bit about how somebody, if they're watching this from afar, how they get involved.
Yeah, lots of ways. They can watch us like here. So we've got Shaw TV. If you're not able to be here, we have our regular website, dawgnation.org. You can donate on that, and you can kind of see some of the things we're doing to be part of our auction, which unbelievable auction. We just talked about a couple, literally. I mean, these are cool, but we have some off the chart stuff in this auction, and that's really easy to get to. All you do is type the word Dawg Bowl X1, Dawg Bowl 11, all one word, Dawg Bowl X1, and you text that to 76278. And you're in the auction. You don't have to give a credit card or anything. That gets you looking at the items, and you kind of see. That's one way to join. And then the other one is just come on down, right, and check things out and see what's going on.
Right, but like you said, you can donate. There's stories there, and you can specifically, if something touches you, you can donate specifically to that recipient as well.
Yeah, that go right on our site. We've got probably about 10 or so fundraisers going right now for specific families, and some of those are going to be helped this weekend. But you're right, you can just go right there, you can read their story. If it touches you, you can do that. If it just touches you that you're part of seeing what's happening here and just want to make a general donation, we're going to make sure that goes to the right place. And thank you, Manny. I know you do this on your free time, and I know you probably don't get enough thanks, and you do an amazing job all weekend long, and it's you're gonna have to take a few throat lozenges by all the times I see Manny on there, but it's gonna be a fun weekend. And when I get done with all these locker room visits, you and I are gonna be partners the whole weekend long too.
I'll tell you what, it's terrific, and I enjoy doing this, and it's great to call games for guys that you play against in beer league.
Yeah. And
you get to call them, and what's neat is I get to visit in the locker rooms with the players, and I ask them, are there any shout outs? And I've had a number of them where they say, my dad is watching. My dad, tonight there was a fella, and his father is in some stages of Parkinson, and he said, boy, would that be special if you just said his name out there.
Really?
And that was kind of a neat thing to have. Or a mom and somebody watching in Anchorage, Alaska. We had a goalie who had his second child 10 days ago, so we said hi to his wife who was watching. And, once they think about it, they're like, yeah, give a shout out, because the family is watching.
Yeah.
And those are always fun things. It's great when you at home support your player, and you see them out here and they're giving it everything that they have, and that's really what makes it, and that's why we do it. So we donate a lot of time, but it's all worth it, because to help one person makes it worth it for all of this.
Yeah, we're looking at another big day tomorrow. It looks like we're starting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, and we're going to go late again. We're going to go later tomorrow.
Yes.
So that's going to be a little bit of a late one, and then
we have a 10:30 game, Marty.
10:30 game, and it's got you and I's name on it. Oh boy, who did that?
And we got a fella here.
Yeah. We've got a very upset child, and I can't hear a word he's saying because I got a headset on. So
what's up, buddy? Your mom ate all your M&Ms.
Wow, that is a tough part of the dog bowl. I think we're losing our guest here. That was a fan. We have a super fan.
Marty, I'll tell you what. I think we can take up a little donation there for some M&Ms.
Yeah, he might need some M&Ms. So we do have we'll probably do a recap tomorrow, but our Friday is really spectacular.
It is.
Yeah,
let's talk a little bit about that, Marty, who you have down there, and you've got.
We're going to start. Well, I mean, there's going to be games all day long, but sled hockey championship will be at 5 o'clock, and we have teams from Buffalo, we have teams from Colorado, we have teams from Las Vegas all playing in that sled, and that's going to be a exciting championship. And as soon as that ends, we jump right into the big boys, and we're going to have DU players. We're going to have NHL players. We're going to have ex-NHL players. We're going to have Providence players, CC players. There's tons of them. USHL players, right?
There is tons of them, and there's some great prospects. I mean, last year we had Thompson here that played
again here this year,
and he's back. I know we have Dylan Gambrell is back.
Yeah.
And
Troy Terry.
And we also have Nolan Foote.
Yeah.
And Nolan Foote hails from Colorado. His father, Adam Foote, obviously of the Colorado Avalanche. And Nolan and his brother are both playing in the NHL, and it's great to have Nolan here. And he's going to be playing on one of the teams. And I think it's Denver Concrete. I think Denver Concrete always comes up with it. And Denver Concrete is looking to win, I believe, is it their 4th in a row?
Yeah.
So Denver Concrete always surprises everybody, and I'm sure they're going to have a team to contend with Nolan Foote this weekend.
Yeah, and General Manager Cappy has a few things up his sleeve, so look out for the Mainline West Top Dogs this year.
Well, I heard you've gotten a little younger this year.
We went a little younger. Sorry, guys. Youth movement is afoot with the Top Dogs, and a big thanks to David Carl for that.
I think you've also stepped up the coaching there. So it's sponsored by Mainline.
Mainline West, a great sponsor. All the time. They write checks constantly to us. They jump in whenever they can. They're in every event, whether it's a golf tournament, whether it's a hockey tournament. You see the Mainline West logo over and over again. And those are the types of people that, well, there's thousands that make this happen, but those give us even a bigger boost.
It really does. And you have a headline sponsor, you have a title sponsor as well, second year in a row. Talk about them.
Yeah, that's Martinson Services, and run by Larry Martinson, and that's a snow removal company. That doesn't sound much, but it is a big company. They do the places like Park Meadows and things like that. And so it's got an incredible army of trucks and employees that take the snow away, and he's put together quite a business there, and he's about as generous as a human being you will meet. And we'll probably get Larry Martinson on here at some point during the weekend.
Well, I think we'll also have probably our streaming sponsor.
Yeah.
And he's also on the board.
Yeah.
And he stepped up big, because this would not have been possible without the Shaws and without a underwriting by Todd Gerke.
Oh my goodness, yeah. You just look at you guys can't see this, but in front of us, just amazing plethora of very, very expensive high-tech equipment all through here. It took a long time to even just set it up, and it's going to create an amazing thing, and we can't do it without guys like you, Todd. So thank you for doing that, and we're looking forward to a great weekend.
Stepped up. It's terrific. So we've got wall-to-wall hockey Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and championship Sunday.
Yeah.
That is going to be a big day. We've got multiple championship games where we crown, the winners, the champions of the Dawg Nation tournament. And what does that mean when you hand out that trophy and they get to skate around with it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? I mean,
it really is.
Yeah, we get to see it, and nobody was drinking out of the bowl last year, but I think they might this year. I just think they might. So
well, last year with the COVID and everything else like this, I think everybody feels a lot more comfortable. And ironically, because of the inability to have fans within the arena, that's what spurred this along for you to bring a streaming option to the Dawg Bowl, and it's really turned out to be very beneficial.
Yeah.
So
really
a silver lining there, huh?
It is a silver lining, and we're going to sign off for today. And great first day, Manny, and I look forward to the second one.
Terrific. Game 2.
All righty.
Thanks. All right. Good night, everybody.